You're muted, Dungeon Master. Hi!
The drama, the lead-up, ruined by a muted microphone. But hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of Blood and Silver here on Hard Knock Dice. Also catch us on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Across Eberron, DM'd by Jonesy, who is currently mission control for this particular campaign. We're also still raising life. God, I'm a mess today. Raising money, which I guess we're raising life because it is for extra life.
I'm pretty sure that's called having children.
Fair. But raising money for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. If someone could please drop the link in the chat, y'all can give it a look and maybe help some people out. Something, be a good guy, open your hearts and wallets. Before we begin our recap, however, I'm going to be reintroducing the party. We've had a lot of gaps lately. We just had a 2-week gap. So let's go through and do some quick intros for anyone just getting in or for anyone that hasn't seen things in a while. Make sure we're all staying fresh. Introducing Ian as Apollinaire Belarus, the aging tavern keeper who made a deal with the devil for the power to protect the younger people of the city from the horrors of war. Chris as Gaia, the young fey changeling, robbed of her family and her freedom, seeking both of these things while under the watchful eyes of her master's familiars. Kent as Roderick Smith, living suit of armor and flame, who knows little of his own history but has dedicated his short life thus far to fine craftsmanship and protecting those in need from those who would take advantage of them. And lastly, Kylie as Seraphina, a human orphan altered by elfin magic and indoctrinated into their culture, operating as a spy and agent amongst the human nations. Most recently at the Bardic Collegium, which is kind of cheating. It's like someone who speaks a language already going and taking a language class in high school. You already knew what you were doing. All right, so now we'll get to the recap, although I have to adjust the sound setting because I can't hear. There we go. Oh God, it is so loud. All right. The story thus far. The slow occupation of the city by foreign powers disguised as friends. The incremental changes in economic priority bringing wealth to neighboring nations while stripping the people of liberty, comfort, and fortune. The immediate and unwavering violence brought to bear against those who cried out for change, for representation, and for freedom from foreign oppressors. These are the tribulations faced by the people of the city-state of Griffin, at the hands of the religious zealots of Altus, the military powers of Karath, and the wealthy merchants of Zorgine. Our heroes, mercenaries of sorts, stand with the people of Griffin, having thrown in their lot with the rebellion movement known as the Order of the Dawn, first by rescuing the young strategic genius Valentine Pascal, and then by being tasked with eliminating the threat of the opposition's own military leadership, General Spiros Rokides. Having chosen a path less sullied by blood, they have attempted to reason with him, connecting to him through his brother Alikos, but their plan was cut short by an immediate emergency. The child Maximilian, an orphan of violence, has been kidnapped by an unknown entity. Believing the enemy to have a connection to the eerie Knights of the Alton Church, they immediately race to the slums, following directions written in blood, accompanied by Alikos. And now, filled with fear and rage, they arrive at the address, a cluttered section of the Mesolete slums outside of the city walls. Said it jokingly, but I decided to stick to my guns. Welcome to Pigsty Alley. You guys are out of breath. You've been hauling ass, and you're not very surreptitiously dressed military friend running with you. Pigsty Alley is a dimly lit street in the heart of the Mesolete slums. The alley is narrow and cobbled, with puddles of stagnant water lining the sides. The homes on either side of the street are all in varying states of disrepair, with some looking like they could crumble to the ground at any moment. The homes are small and cramped, made of rough-hewn wood and thatched roof and broken stones that leak when it rains. Smoke rises from chimneys made of mud and straw, adding to the thick and musty smell that permeates the alley. Many of the homes have no windows, or the ones they do have are boarded up, leaving them dark and dank. Some of the homes have makeshift stalls or tables in front where the residents sell their wares or try to make a living. Others have piles of rotting garbage or dead animals littering the area, attracting swarms of flies and rats. The ground is uneven and muddy, with garbage and filth scattered throughout. Y'all are across a simple ditch the wooden walkway, and across the ditch, you had seen what you hoped, what you prayed was the unconscious body of Maximilian. Party.
Jump that ditch.
How far is he from us?
At this very moment, he is maybe 20 feet away.
Zoom.
I mean, I understand. Kent understands it's probably a trap, but we
I mean,
gotta.
it's a message in blood for you to be here, so that's not a far conclusion to reach.
Right.
Guy, do you think that you can teleport him to us?
How
Guy
deep is?
will-
The ditch is like only like a foot deep, but it's got that kind of like filthy rot water in it.
will,
But go ahead.
Guy will attempt to cast Vortex Warp.
High or low?
Hi.
Yeah.
The trick to faith is consistency.
Is it?
I don't know
Oh
about
wait,
that.
1 second. Okay, we're good.
You feel the magic begin to pull. He shimmers, but then you feel something seem to slice your spell away, and he doesn't.
Damn it.
There's somebody here stopping me.
Should we grab the child now?
Roderick didn't stop. He's just charging
Yeah.
right in there to fucking slap
Alright.
a heel on that dude.
All right, yeah. As you draw close, you make it maybe 5 feet away. Someone steps out of the shadows around a stairway right nearby.
Okay.
I got so many descriptions ready for today. A lone figure emerges from the darkness, seeming to appear from nowhere amidst the moon shadows. Clad in battered armor, the knight stands taller than most men. His face is hidden beneath a visored helm, leaving only a narrow patch of darkness in the helmet's eye slit. He wields a massive two-handed sword, dragged along the ground. It appears old, its blade nicked and pitted from countless battles, yet seeming to shimmer, or more accurately, to writhe in the moonlight, unsettling to stare at. As he moves closer to you, only taking a couple of steps before y'all inevitably get into initiative, his presence seems to fill the night air. There is an ominous feeling about him, as if he carries something ancient and something terrible. He moves with a sense of purpose, striding forward with a slow, deliberate gait, his gaze seeming to fixate on you, Roderick, from deep within the shadows of his helm. Well, cursed one, we meet again. And this time, it is you who will burn. All right. If y'all don't roll initiative, he is. So if we would all open.
Wow!
I have to move. Okay. Roderick has already been moved. Perfect.
I ain't
Hey.
afraid of no ghosts. Bring us to the board.
Board man.
Dungeon man. Dungeon man.
I have no idea how to do these things. I'm relying entirely on our mission control. I am still a Tailspire Babby, and I should probably get
Well, I think it's in like the top left side. It should be like players and stuff. Oh, here we are.
Oh gosh.
I don't know where I am.
I
I'm
don't
invisible. Where are we?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't. God's flashlight. There's nothing there.
I don't see nothing.
Oh, she nothing.
I don't think
I think we
ownership
possess
has
our
been given.
tokens or our minis.
Ah.
Oh, look at all that swamp.
I thought I was doing so good.
Dude, you like gumdrops.
Player permission, Crozim. See, I can figure things
Hey.
out.
This house is a little empty.
Player permission, Fear DOA.
Ah, there we go.
Player permission,
That me.
Kylie. Oh, someone already did it. Is everyone there then?
Yeah.
Like
Alright, cool.
show.
All right, so if everyone would go ahead and roll your initiative while I get some note cards because I forgot to grab some.
Alico's looking rough. Hey, wait, we killed him. We killed this guy.
We killed him. We killed this guy. That's pretty much something that's been said at every table, to where you have to reuse the same minis over and over,
And
right?
it's funny every single time.
Hey, we
We
killed
killed
this
this
guy.
guy already.
Hey, that's me from last campaign.
Like the Conan the Barbarian. Wait, that's Jacob. Shit.
Do you believe in ghost stories?
All right. Is everybody's initiative rolled?
Yeah.
Yes.
25 to 20.
30-20.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding.
Dirty 20.
We have Roderick at dirty 20. Do we have 20 to 15?
Oh no, why?
Good luck.
15 to 10.
I got a 14.
It's a teen at least.
Keep going.
No.
No, that's so bad.
Keep going.
It's
Do
two
we
nines,
have
right?
10 to 5?
9.
Oh,
Seven.
Hey,
Huh?
that's what I rolled
7?
on my dice.
7, yeah. I got a 4 and then plus 3.
All right.
I got a 7 plus 2.
Relatively dexterous old man, but I rolled like garbage.
All right. Roderick, as you are faced with this menacing figure who is striding towards you, his great sword striking sparks as he drags it along the ground. The man who allegedly kidnapped Maximilian and killed his caretaker. What you doing?
Oh, is this dude in front of me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did not. I made a custom mini for it, but we ain't rolling in those big dollar bills for
Alright,
Hero Forge. So
I gotcha. Does this guy obviously look like he's gonna have some anti-magic shit?
I mean, he other than the weird presence and weird way the shadows seem to be alive on his sword, you do not know.
Alright.
We actually did have a image of the aggressor. Did we get that brought up on screen, DM?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Making sure.
Yeah, knowing that there might be an issue with getting him back healed, I know that at least one of my other party members can heal. I think Roderick would kind of be too single-minded and just run up and try to hit him with a Cure Wounds and see if it works.
You're gonna run and try and cure wounds.
Yeah, I'm just going to Cure Wounds on our homie, our little buddy,
Yeah.
Maximilian.
Yes.
I assume I have to roll like a d20 or something.
Your cure wounds will go off as anticipated.
Oh, okay. Awesome. It's
His reaction
11.
back.
11.
11. He does not wake up, but the bruises and scratches that you could see visible on his body do heal.
Okay, can I...
Confirmation, he's not dead, because then the
Okay.
spell's...
It's like, so no object interaction then?
Hmm?
Is he still living? I was going to be like, so no object interaction? The move out of the way? Alright. Yeah, then, with my move, I will move up to this guy and get closer to him and call to my friends, get him out of here. And bonus. Oh no, that's a leveled spell, so I can't do that. Yep, that will be my turn then.
All right. In that case, it is going to move on to his turn.
Ah, hell.
So you have just squared up with him, but you have not struck him yet.
Nope.
He stands there. He lifts the enormous two-handed sword. There's definitely something eerie about it. And you can see the shadows around him seem to begin to slowly converge on the sword itself. You can hear some kind of chanting in a language you don't recognize beneath the helm.
All right.
And
Okay, I was like, is there an effect to that?
at the end of his turn, he still seems to be gathering the shadows or some form of energy. But as he's standing there chanting, a pool of shadows from the adjacent wall steps away. And you are faced with what appears to be a shadowy simulacrum next to him. Well, I need to grab another. Can you just like copy and paste these things? Yeah, you can. Sweet.
Hey.
Correct.
Oh
Whoa,
shit.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I thought he was an
Um,
Echo Knight. This guy's a whole choir knight.
Yes,
Now
I
this is
will
getting ridiculous.
change
Two.
his base color of the original to red.
Gotcha.
So as these things kind of schlorp out of the shadows, they appear drippy, imperfect, like only 70% accurate to the original. It's like slightly deformed versions and slightly insubstantial. And each of them is going to step forward, making attacks.
Oh snap.
This one, in fact, moving across the bridge and attacking Apollinaire.
Hold on now. Wait a minute.
Other two attacking Roderick.
Ageist.
Each of them does make 2 attacks, but not hitting a single fucking thing on Roderick. And not hitting a single fucking thing on Apollinaire. So first
Wow.
round was just a whole bunch of schlorpy blade slinging.
Slurpee.
God.
You make it sound like they're going. Just
Well, it's
through
like
the
this one, it's insubstantial, it's drippy,
air. Right.
it's shadowy.
Weird.
We're
and
getting hit
it's-
with deadly pool noodles.
Or not deadly as these attacks may have proven. It is now Seraphina's turn. You see this figure between you and Maximilian coming and attacking Apollinaire, and they have converged on Roderick, who had charged ahead as well. What you doing?
I am going to point my finger at him at this knight and say, "You have made the worst possible decision." And I'm going to cast Bane on him.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Bane. Hopefully that it works.
Alright, you can do it on up to 3 creatures of your choice. I'm assuming the original will be one of them. Which
Yep.
of the other 2 are you targeting?
Let's do the one that's close to Apollinaire. And then the guy that's next to the stairs. Yep.
That one?
Yep, exactly. So that one, the one next to Apollinaire, and the original guy. And then I am going to move across the puddle. Can I try to jump it?
What is the DC?
Oh, it's 14 is my spell DC.
14. All right. The only one to fail is the one fighting Apollinaire.
Dang Dang it. Okay. I mean, that's something.
It's still really good, yeah.
And you can still hop across the puddle if you so desire. It will require an athletics check as it is, kind of a
Yep.
10-foot gap.
That's fine. I can do that.
Is someone using a dot matrix printer?
That's a no. Sorry. That's a 19 on my deck or on my athletics check to get across.
Sick. Yeah, you can get across as usual. It will consume 10 feet of movement,
Great.
or 15, including the 5 foot on the
Yeah.
other side.
And I'm trying to. And you know what? I just got to get him out of there. I'm gonna use my action surge right away, so
Gotcha.
that I can get Maximilian, pick him up, and just kind of go back this way. So that I'll be able to be in the mix in the next round, but he will be out of this space. I would like to move him here, DM. next to me.
Gotcha. So you will not provoke any AOPs, as the original knight seems to be preoccupied with whatever he is doing.
Great.
You sound so thrilled about that.
I mean, all of this is bad. All of this is bad. I'm gonna murder this motherfucker. It'll be fine.
He said, I'm gonna keep my reaction, thank you very much.
And I still have I still have an action because I did my action surge. So I'm also going to. Can I cast another spell using action surge? Is that a thing?
Not a leveled spell. You can only cast one
Yes,
leveled
you
spell
can.
per. What, you can?
You totally can. Rules is written.
Oh, okay. Well,
As long as you
I'm
don't
fucking
cast
wrong.
a spell as a bonus action, you can use action surge to cast an additional spell.
Amazing. So then I am going to. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers on the guy. On Mr. Bad News Bears here.
bad news bears.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw, which is a 14 still. On a failed, he still takes half the damage. It must immediately use, or says, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. It must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
All right. He does succeed, but go ahead and roll that damage for half. You haven't used Dissonant Whispers, I don't think. What did Dissonant Whispers look like?
So I pull out my pipes that I have in my pocket, and I play like an unsettling melody that I think you can kind of see that goes through the air. Like on a really hot day when it's kind of hot and humid and muggy and things smell bad, like it's kind of that feeling, and it hits him square in the chest, and he's going to take 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 points of psychic damage.
Sounds
Or no, that's half, 7, sorry.
7.
7
Gotcha.
points of psychic damage, pardon me. Yeah. And that's the end of my turn.
Yep.
That's all I can do.
As your musical attack strikes him, he seems largely unperturbed.
That's fine.
Gaia,
What an
you're
ass.
seeing all this. Actually, before we get to Gaia, I'm not going to do everyone's blunder and ignore our legendary actions.
No!
Wait,
No,
where's
no.
Alikos in initiative?
Huh? Alikos is also not doing well in initiative.
God damn it! Why do we bring him along?
Fucking Ned 2.0.
You rolled worse than he did.
That too. Yeah, I'm a fucking spellcaster. I'm not a fucking martial character.
I just rolled an 18. That's all the reason I'm up there.
Do-do-do. So I keep forgetting that a stat block is a text file, not an image file, and I keep clicking the wrong thing. So, standing in front of you, Roderick. He lunges forward, surging past you, and miasma of shadows cloaking his body and lancing down his arm, engulfing and attempting to smother you as he strikes at you with his sword. This will be an attack roll. What is your AC?
22.
That just barely hits.
Hey. I mean, oh.
Take 70 points of damage.
Shit. Well, good luck, fellas.
Well, guess
I
what? Roderick doesn't have to breathe.
That's true.
You take 12 points
Oof.
of slashing damage
Uh-oh. But wait, there's more.
and 8 points of psychic damage.
So
And you must
20 points
make-
in it.
Yep. And you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Hell yeah!
Listen.
Woo, cleric. Big numbers.
27.
Jesus. As you feel tendrils of darkness at the edges of your consciousness, filled with all of the horrors and nightmares that you have ever experienced, you manage to push them back. As you are teetering on the brink of madness, you manage to step away.
The brink. Oh shit.
Word.
And nothing else occurs. Gaia, now it is your turn.
Okay.
As the target did dash through Roderick.
Oh, just to the other side of me? Okay.
There's just a 10-foot dash.
Gotcha.
Doesn't help
Cool.
me decide what I want to do. I do not have the right spells for this. I am going to move Gaia here.
Is this
And then I'm going to cast Nather's Mischief is just a 10-foot cube. I'm just gonna cast it right here. Wait, am I
Noted, and what does it do?
Let me double check that I'm within 60. I am. Okay, so how that works is I fill a 20-foot cube you see within range with magic. Roll d4, and then we'll see what at the start of each of my turns until the spell ends. And I can move the cube up to 10 feet each time I roll. So on this turn, you'll need to make a saving throw. Yeah, that's really descriptive. A wisdom saving throw.
1 success, 1 failure.
You don't even know what my save is.
They were incredibly high and incredibly low.
Then the one that failed is charmed until the start of my next turn.
Gulchit. So we'll go ahead and... does it have any other effects, or does it just say charmed?
It's charmed, and I can move it up 10 feet.
Oh, perfect. We'll give them a nice yellow base to reflect their charmed status.
Oh whoa.
Ogres.
They get the powders in chat.
Whoa. Pogue.
Can I get the powders?
Alright.
These mighty powders.
I do believe that's all I got in me for right now.
Sounds good. Apollinaire.
Oh my god, Alico rolled worse than me?
No, I actually forgot.
Okay, I was gonna say, holy shit, dude.
No, Apollinaire, Alicos, and Gaia go 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Alicos, immediately drawing his sword, is going to step around you and make 2 attacks against the shadowy figure blocking the bridge. 1 striking true, and 1 getting deflected. Oh, as I drop the
Yeah.
dice. Ah! See, this is why you don't forget your dice trays in your suitcases, folks. He does land a very solid blow. You can see streamers of shadow and ichor kind of splashing and sluicing out onto the floor and the wall behind him.
Nice. Good job.
All right, now it's your turn.
Okay. Hold on. I just need to. Okay, we're just gonna. This guy's doing this. I know that guy took a swing at me, but that's fine. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer. And arm up in the air. I'm gonna start to trace very quickly and almost kind of stutteringly in the air like a rune of flames and just muttering to himself. Moses can be done with this in destruction. And is going to grab it once it's been traced out in his hand, bring it up to his mouth, whisper kind of into it, and as like ash and embers and everything kind of burst out forth, settling on, not in Roderick's case, but in Seraphina's case, like an open patch of skin, and like there's a brief like flash of burning as that same rune appears on your skin and somewhere on Roderick. I don't know if he feels pain or not. And I'm casting Bless on myself and those two.
Hey.
We got good bless and bad bless both going out in this fight.
Yeah.
But the good Bless is being cast by the devil. The devil.
Go figure. All right, yes.
That's a little bit of my movement, my action, and transfer my cane to my other hand and wrap it against the ground as flames course up his arm and like into the cracks and crevices of the cane, and casting Shillelagh as well.
All right. You just kind of hear, as always, over your shoulder. Sure, I was bored anyway.
Asshole.
Oh no.
All right, and that will bring us back around to Roderick's turn.
Oh
Dark.
boy.
There you go.
Well, really only thing to do.
Alright, well, enough of this dark, inky stuff. Let's get a little bit of light in here.
And I am going to cast Spirit Guardians, popping open that chest piece to make a big corona of flame and burning energy around me if I don't get counterspelled.
You do not get counterspell.
All right.
Oh, I was ready.
I was
Do it.
expecting.
I can see you now, motherfucker.
And so they take 3d8 radiant damage. Well, they have to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, really good.
What level
Set-
spell is that?
3rd level. 775.
He's a Rakshasa. He's fucking.
So, as this corona of flame begins to whirl around you, and you can see it starting to singe the edges of his armor, he just leans forward, and you can see his lower jaw, the marks of burns riding around his neck, and he begins to inhale, and your flame spirals into his mouth
Oh,
and is consumed.
okay. Does that dispel the spell, or does he just not take damage from it?
Can't do that. Cheating.
It actually continues.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So what about the other two guys?
Like a magical Slurpee.
The other two are... I don't think a single one of them has rolled anything over a 10 yet, so they're
Good.
not doing well. You said
Okay.
that was a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, they do not do well.
They take 19. 2 7s and a 5. Woo! I watch them have 20 hit points. It's like, motherfucker.
I'll be there soon.
They do appear to be burning away, or flames singeing away the shadow material of their being, and they begin to screech and scream in a very Nazgul-like manner. But each one, it is layered as if it is many beings.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. And that's my turn. Because I can't cast Spirit Guardians the same turn. Or a Spiritual Weapon. So, I'm good.
Gotcha. And technically, before his own turn as a legendary action, he turns and just shoulder rushes you.
Okay.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
A Dexterity saving throw. Okay.
But you have
those
a
aren't-
D4.
Those aren't high. Well, I might. I'm definitely going to use this D4. It's a 16. It's a dirty 20 now. Hey.
That
You
mark
managed
just
to
burns as it
Actions.
or whatever.
you manage to sidestep as he goes dashing past you, smashing into this wall. You can see chunks of wood and some of the already cracked stone falling to the ground as he strikes it with more force than one man in a suit of armor should have elicited.
Oh.
Just making sure you don't take... No, you take no damage or effects. That ability.
Is he still slurping up my spell?
When does your spell take effect? At the start or end of their turn? Or on your turn?
It's if they start their turn in there. I mean, this is a legendary action, so it's not a turn. So
It does seem to be continuing. Just the fire that would be burning him seems to be spiraling into his helmet.
Okay.
And then he will turn around, swinging his sword at you twice. And I need to roll a recharge. Okay.
Shield. No.
The first attack will hit, the second will miss. You take 11 more points of slashing damage.
11. Okay. Any psychic?
Not off of that one.
All right.
That is Seraphina's turn. Oh, wait, no. I'm so sorry. I need to put Batty and Company on the initiative order, as the two dudes next to you are going to swing on you as well.
Oh, is it their turn?
Yeah, they're supposed to go on his turn.
Oh,
One
okay.
of them is charmed.
Yes. Which, actually,
Well, that's the start of their turns, right?
it's till the start of Gaia's next turn, correct? The charm?
Yes.
Right. No, the start
Now-
of their turns. The entities.
Oh, for the fire. That's right. We were looking at two seconds. I was thinking of his charm effect.
Charm drop with damage? Or
Yeah,
is that just-
roll the damage again
Depends
for
on the
this round.
spell.
Oh, okay.
11.
11. The two nearest you that were about to crit your face off, actually burn away to nothing. You can see the
Hey.
shadowy material of their being as the shrieking fades to nothing, and the scraps of whatever dark ethereal energy they are composed of dissolves away.
Yay! Oh, I'm sorry.
What's up?
I was just like, oh, that guy's charmed, and he's dead. Shit.
Everyone's mad about that. That leaves only the one fighting Apollinaire and Alikos. It will
He
attack
has Bane on him, so.
once. He has Bane on him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
one you said he has Bane
Nice.
on.
Alright, his attack against Apollinaire will hit. His attack against Alikos will miss.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were going to do something about
No, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't do
it.
shit.
11 points of
Shield.
slap.
How much?
11.
Ow!
They are wielding great swords, so.
Alright.
My old man bones.
And I believe it is important to note that as they are swinging these swords with, it seems, just brute force and rage, whenever they strike something on a miss, it is just shearing through stone, wood,
Oh,
everything. And, hit a rock, just shatter it.
jeez. What?
Don't like that.
You stop
Alright,
that.
Now, it is Seraphina's turn. See, this is
Hey.
why we shouldn't take long breaks. I get out of the flow of things. It's not good for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to make a decision of what is the smart thing to do and what is the angry Seraphina thing to do.
Do what you must.
I know. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give a Bardic Inspiration to Roderick. So that's a D6, my guy. And then... What's the smart thing to do? Okay. Okay, so remind me how to do a measuring thing.
The dotted line in the bottom right-hand corner, click it. It'll let you
Wonderful.
pick different measuring tools. You can pick the line.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be bad. If okay, now how do I cancel that though? Go away. Help!
I had that same issue last Saturday. I'm like, why won't it go away?
Okay, go. Okay. I need to figure out, and Cody, you can tell me if I can do this. I'm trying to position my spell so I don't hit Roderick. I would like to cast Shatter. It's a 10-foot radius sphere. Yes.
Yes,
but
you
I-
can do that. It will
Okay.
affect the wall behind him and not Roderick.
Okay. Great. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull, I still have my bird pipes out, and I'm just going to hit a high-pitched note.
I think you could you hit both of them with that?
Can I? I mean, the big thing is I don't want to hit Roderick. So if I want to mostly get the guy, the knight.
That measurement, this one right here, that's just hitting mostly the bridge. That won't stretch quite to the other
Okay.
guy.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, if I I'm not too worried about the other guy because he has you and the Alicos on him. Yeah, we need to get rid of this knight. So, Cody, like roughly, I don't know, let's call it like here-ish.
That is well within the AoE.
And I'll somehow figure out how to like position it so it doesn't hit Roderick.
Yeah, you don't. I know it can be done. I know that Tailspire can be fiddly with the measurements, so you can.
Okay.
I know what you're going for, and
Perfect.
I know that it fits within the measurements. It's just Tailspire being wonky.
Great. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He succeeds.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I'll still. Okay. That's gonna be. So he's still gonna take 7 points of thunder damage. Yeah.
As your spell strikes him, and kind of like he doesn't fall over, he seems to largely kind of not be unaffected by it, because you can see damage to his armor, and presumably that means that his flesh beneath it is damaged as well. He just turns a little bit towards you. The first time he's looked at anyone besides Roderick, says, "Do not meddle in the affairs of the Black Mountain King, child."
You've already meddled in my affairs, you son of a bitch.
Fair enough.
Get his
Anything
ass.
Seraphina.
That's all I can do. I don't want to leave Maximilian alone, and I don't want to. I feel like this is a good space because I don't want to risk getting Roderick being all by himself on this side of this puddle.
Right.
So that's all I'm going to do.
All right. That brings it to Gaia's turn.
So I made an oopsie fucky and couldn't read. Apparently it's a 20-foot cube, not a 10-foot cube. But I would have put it in the same place where it would have just gotten those two guys instead of...
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's not anything implicitly destructive, so it's not like, oh, you would have blown up the stairs behind it or anything, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yo, fireball.
So having the edge being like here-ish, because it would have gotten the two guys at the bottom of the stairs. I'm gonna scooch it one to the left, which is 5 feet, and then one down. Don't know if that's gonna hit Roderick.
What are you doing?
So I'm trying to scooch it over so I can scooch it down.
Just like I said with Seraphina's ability, if it's just Tailspire being weird, we can see that there's the room for it. We'll just assume that you'd pushed it, further.
Okay. But I would still be 5 feet away from reaching that guy. If somehow he gets pushed into it, I don't know how this would work, but the current effect in it is difficult terrain.
Got it.
And he's been injured, correct?
Yes.
Then
He
I would
is taken two hits.
I would like to cast Toll the Dead on him.
Toll them dead.
Ring a ding ding.
What is that, a wisdom or charisma saving throw?
Is a wisdom.
I do not think he's very wise.
What is the DC?
15.
He rolled a 14 plus 1.
Oh no!
Well, Guy will look at him and just say, "It's time to go home."
It appears to have no effect. And as that magic concludes, it seems he is more focused on Seraphina, who has just blown him up with a musical shatter. And once again, he turns and surges nearly instantly. Seraphina, before you know what happens, he is rushing at you. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Is he teleporting?
No.
He's just
He
running
is-
real fast.
It is like
Like-
some concussive anime dash.
Do I get
Magically
an
fast?
opportunity attack?
Yes, you will get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yes.
You said dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Real quick, is it magically fast?
Okay, so that is.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
If this were 3.5, it would be a supernatural, not a magical ability.
That's gonna be a 22 on my dex save.
All right.
Nice.
He misses you, but Maximilian automatically fails his dexterity saving throw. You can see. Go ahead.
I have Warcaster. I'm hitting him with Booming Blade. I rolled a natural 20. Is he still going to continue to move after I hit him?
Yes.
Okay.
So roll all that damage.
Oh man, remember the attack portion of that is some maxed out dice.
Oh shit. Okay. So
Go ahead and get that damage ready for me. I'm gonna finish describing what was going on over here. As you sidestep him, Seraphina, he continues onward, grabbing up Maximilian on the way and smashing him into the wall. You hear the crunch of bone and see blood spatter the stonework behind him before he releases him, dropping the once again limp form onto the ground.
Do I have an opportunity attack on him?
Yes.
I'm gonna jump on him and pull out a dagger.
You can't jump on him, but you
well,
can
but
make
I
it.
mean, like,
you
you
can
know
make
what
it
I mean?
yeah.
Shake his ass.
Fucking. What is that? I don't.
Roderick, you can see small indentations where the force of him launching himself at them broke the stone beneath his feet.
right.
So yeah, what's that damage total? Because he took it all.
So whenever you do your crits, it's the dice are automatically maximized
The first set of dice is automatically maximized.
plus they're rolled.
And then
Yeah, it's if it
so
was
you have
like
16 from the base 2d8,
Okay.
and then you'd roll an additional 2d8
yeah,
to go
like
with it.
if you usually do 2d8, it would be 16 plus 2d8.
So it's
It would be 4d8
right. So that
We'd
is
plus damage.
so it's I'm using a d6 weapon and it's 1d8 on a hit. So it's 18 plus another 8 and a 4, which is oh my gosh, math.
12.
So that is 30, and then he moved, so he takes 2d8 additional, which I rolled a 1 and an 8, so 39.
39. Good damage. You can see where you would expect to see blood paving the ground behind him, where your blade drove into his back. It is more of that black ichor, or ichor, however you pronounce it, that seems to steam when it hits the ground.
So I rolled a 24 on my opportunity attack with a dagger, and it'll be 6 piercing damage.
Every little bit. That brings it to Gaia's turn. Or no, that brings it to Apollinaire's turn.
I was gonna
I'm
say, I
sorry.
was like,
Alikos,
Thank you. One moment. Let me.
got you, homie.
There we go.
I notepad initiative. what's we've gone through a full round.
Jesus. Okay. Speaking of crits, Alikos slams his longsword into the figure twice.
Good job.
The second one going directly into its helmet, and he just slams his hand on the back of the pommel, shoving it further through its head, and it just kind of dusts away. Good job, Alikos, and Apollinaire for reminding me that Alikos exists.
Happy to help.
Now, for the third time, Apollinaire.
Actually, Maximilian's turn.
No.
Oh. Okay. All right. Man, wow. So Maximilian just got folded.
It's bad. It's real bad.
It's not good, and Apollinaire saw it. So he is just mouth agape. This dude just got dusted by Alikos. Is just going to like almost like leaning forward to go into a sprint. Is just gonna disappear into a cloud of ash and embers. He's gonna misty step. Directly next to this guy, like as he comes out of it, just already the fiery cane raised. You want to go no fail there? And his arm and cane are engulfed in flame. He's gonna green flame blade his ass.
Do so.
Try.
And then the flame's gonna leap to Maximilian.
No, it's Seraphina. What are you talking about?
That's fine.
Yeah, if
Okay.
it was between Seraphina and Max, I feel like she would choose herself as well.
Yeah, I was like, bring it on.
I'm pretty sure that that hits, cause that's a 23. So you are muted, Donjon
Just
Master.
hits.
I was being a smartass. I was like, let me double check the stat block real quick.
Okay. So that is gonna be 12 points of magical bludgeoning and 6 points of fire.
Total of 18.
Yes.
You said 12 and 6, right?
12 and 6, yes.
Yep. Your green flame blade is flamey. It strikes him. It burns. He doesn't make a noise.
Doesn't make a noise. I'm hoping that since part of that is just straight up just its stick damage, it is not affected by his weird magical suck.
That will bring it all the way around to Roderick.
Well, Roderick will charge right towards this dude, and kind of that corona of fire going behind him kind of makes him seem like a comet for a half second. Oh dear Jesus, it's not that big. For a couple of seconds before he runs right into this dude and is kind of saying some stuff under his breath. And right when he goes to connect, and sort of like the rest of the fire washes over him and around his teammates, not actually hurting them, and Anvil will appear behind him, and it's like he's basically trying to just forge this thing from both sides, hitting them with a spiritual weapon, Anvil, and then the booming blade from the front.
Hell yeah. Do it.
Please make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. I don't remember my bonuses. It's been so long. The spell attack.
Before again?
He's in the fire again.
Oh, gotcha. I thought that
Guardians.
happened on his turn.
The first time entering in at the top of their turn.
Gotcha. Okay, sick. Yeah. Succeed though. Is it
Okay.
half on a success or 0 on a success?
Yeah, it's half on a success. That damage is 1 and 2, 7, so 15. And does 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Okay, so both hit and both do standard damage. So with the smack, I do 8 points of damage, and the spiritual weapon does 10 points of force damage.
Yeah. So you see him kind of get knocked from side to side as he's getting smacked. His armor, already dented, is growing more dented by the moment.
That's my turn. That's out of
your turn.
things.
It is now his turn.
Oh, and he's wreathed in booming energy.
Move.
That
I dare ya.
rolling the recharge. You see him begin to call forth the shadows once more. They seem to slip out from the alleys, from the cracks in the earth, from the areas behind the lanterns, and reaching out like tendrils to his sword.
I like that.
And he will do nothing else on his turn. Seraphina, it is your turn.
Oh, was that his turn?
That was his turn.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw?
Huh?
Wisdom saving throw? It's the start of his turn. He's still inside of it.
Ah, that's a good point.
You can take damage from Spirit Gardens multiple times around.
It says at the start of their turn, or the first time they entered on the turn, and at the start of their turn. I could be misreading it. Let me double check.
I thought it was only if the first time they entered it on their turn, or if they started their turn.
I'm pretty sure they can take it once per round.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be either or situation.
Yeah.
I think it has to be on their turn, regardless.
Oh, or okay, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah. That being said, Seraphine.
Yes. I don't have my swords, so all I have are the daggers that I tucked into my boots from the day before. So, I know. Okay. Bonus action, Bardic to Apollinaire, since you don't have one. And then, God, it's the stupidest thing. Seraphina's out of her mind, so I'm going to jump on him, and I'm going to stab him with my dagger again.
All right. Stabberino.
Yeah. Okay. That is. And Bless is on attack rolls, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great. And then need D4. I need a better dagger. Let's see. That is only going to be 5 points of piercing damage. Just like stabbing into his neck, like, I'm gonna kill you. You understand this, right? You're dead.
Yep. He seems unperturbed by your stabbing.
That's fine.
You are hitting the mark, but he's not reacting.
Yeah. That's all I can do. I can't move to get to Maximilian, because, or could I? I don't know. Can I go diagonal? I always forget about these things.
Yes, you can go diagonal.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go diagonal and move myself as close to Maximilian and almost crouching, like I am a feral animal right now.
That makes sense.
I can't. There's nothing else I can do. So that's my turn. God. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Oh, I accidentally rolled a dice and now I can't figure out to get it off the screen.
Throw it into the ether.
There we go. As you finish your dagger stab, He is going to take 2 attacks with his sword as a legendary action, 1 at you and 1 at Roderick.
Okay.
The attack at you will miss. The attack at Roderick will hit.
Ouch.
You take 16 points of damage.
Ow. That's not good. I
Return to hell, vermin.
Call him a bitch.
Always an option, technically speaking.
You hit like a pool noodle. Those haven't been invented yet, but it's true. Coughing up blood.
That does take us to Gaia's turn.
Gaia will move 1, 2, 3, 15 feet, and let me verify something. She will cast Vortex Warp again on Maximilian, bring him to her.
You feel something cutting away at the edge of your spell, but forewarned and forearmed, it goes through this time. At the last moment, right before whatever this other magic is severs yours. Where would you like to place it?
To my west. So, yes, right there, where the God's flashlight is.
Man. Oh,
No,
nope.
no. That, yeah, yes, that one.
Come here, boy!
I said, alright, I'll call him a bitch to his face.
Gaia will forgive me. It's been a couple weeks. What is the guy's name?
Maximilian?
No, guy that is at bridge.
Alikos?
Oh,
Alikos.
Alikos.
Gaia will look at Alikos and say, "You either need to save the boy she loves, or the woman you love." And immediately,
Fast.
Gaia will turn to Maximilian and try whatever she can, knowing I know I've already used an action, but will start to try to do whatever she can. Just start speaking in Sylvan, praying to whoever she can.
Are you doing anything to try and heal or stabilize him?
I don't have an action.
Oh, yeah.
But in an attempt to defend Maximilian, she will move the fucking orb that she has 10 more feet to the right. It should be about there right now.
Perfect.
And it
All
is that charmed one again. So
Yep.
I don't know how you want to go with the rules with that if he somehow manages to step into it.
We'll figure it out if and when the time comes. That does make it Alikos' turn. Does that affect anyone who goes into it, or just targets you choose that go into it?
That reminds me, 1 second. So, oh, fuck me. I have something else that I need to do after I figure this out. It says start of each of my turn. It doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
It
What's
says-
the name of the spell again?
Nather's Mischief. It says roll on the Mischievous Surge table to determine the magical effect produced, and roll again at the start of each of your turns until the spell ends. You can move the cube up to 10 feet before you roll.
Alright, so by positioning it there, you are blocking the bridge that Alikos would take. Are you still wanting to leave it there? Because it will affect him. It's your spell, so I'm going to say you know that. There's no uncertainty.
Then unblock the bridge, but leave it in that same latitude. So 2 more to the left.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nope. That is 1 second. I need to roll a d10. All right. If probably Alikos would be the only one that notices this, but Gaia shrinks just slightly.
Okay.
I will send you what that is. It's not important.
Got it. Okay. If it's only slight, Alikos probably doesn't notice. He already has his back to you, and you're not exactly the object of his focus.
All right.
It is his turn now, if that is the rest of your turn.
That is the rest of my turn.
All right. So. Alikos will double move up to the knight, and then he will action surge.
Woo!
Both attacks
yeah.
hitting.
Hell yeah. KS me, please.
Oh, shit.
I fucking need some help.
Neither of his 2 hits, while they do both hit, appear to do much damage. But he is now there. So, that brings us to Apollinaire's turn, finally, to correct.
Woo! Let's go. Dungeon Master, I do have a quick question.
Yeah, what's
Have any of these attacks seemed to do less or like be less or more effective than the others?
Nothing that you would have seen now.
So everything seems to be doing just as much as the other.
The biggest issue you've seen seems to be his lack of reaction to it. Like, he's spilling that black blood, but he seems unperturbed.
Gotcha. Okay. I wish I could cast Immolate. That'd be awesome. That's not a thing. Okay. We're gonna see how he reacts to people stepping out of his range. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to step onto this patch of mud and stuff. If he takes any kind of reaction to it.
With a cry, he throws one hand in your direction, and tendrils of black erupt from the ground, grasping at you and attempting to squeeze and crush you.
Okay. Is that a save?
Yes.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm real dexterous.
I was about to say, yes, the spry old man.
I am a spry old man in combat. Okay, that's pretty good. But I also have other things to add to that. Oof. Guess how confident do we feel about what this dude's saves look like? I'm gonna add the Bardic Inspiration just in case. Better safe than sorry. Wow, that did a whole lot of not much, unfortunately. 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 1, 15 plus 3 more, so 18.
All right. That does beat the DC. You do not take any damage, and
Good job, me.
you are not restrained. However, your
Huzzah.
movement speed is reduced to 0.
At where?
Where you started your move. You did not move away.
Oh, I succeeded on my save and I still get my move. Just okay.
Yes, you
All
are
right.
still like
Okay.
you spent your movement getting
to
this.
not. Okay, well then I am not gonna do what I just did. I'll just once more, Green Flame Blade, whack,
Gotcha.
fiery smack.
Roll it.
Green flame stick.
Oof. I'm probably gonna miss, but who knows? Okay, maybe not. This may fix it. 18.
18 does not.
Oof.
Clang.
Just kind of goes skittering off of one of his armor plates.
Shit.
Is this guy looking rough at all?
It is impossible to tell.
Okay. Okay. He seemed to be
His
leaking
armor's
a lot of.
bankrupt to shit back, and he's been like, everything is covered in his ichor, but he's not
Okay.
slowing down at all. He's not heaving. He's not crying out in pain. It makes gauging where he's at very difficult.
All right.
Keep fucking on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Want to do the booming blade spiritual weapon? Or I'm assuming it's coming back to my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Spiritual weapon. Smack with the booming blade smack. Both are 15s on the dice plus more than 5, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, max on that. So he takes 10 physical damage, 7 thunder damage, and 8 force damage.
Roger. All right. What else for your turn? You still got your little fire maelstrom thingy going, right?
Yeah. It apparently does damage at the start of their turn.
Yep. I checked the spell. About that, as your turn ends, we're actually gonna do. He likes taking his legendary actions right before his own turn, so
Sure.
he's gonna do that real quick. He's going to turn around and attempt to smash you with the flat of his blade.
Okay. He doesn't seem to have a problem hitting me so far.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. Let's see what this bonus is. Strength save throw. Am I still blessed?
Ye-
Cool.
And
No,
you
I
have a
just
bardic
removed it
too.
just from you.
That's really good. Still getting good rolls tonight. With the dice, that's 24.
All right. He smashes you with the flat of his sword, and you take 9 points damage, but nothing else happens.
It downs me.
It downs you?
Yeah, you have helped me with that first hit.
Noted.
Uh-oh.
So, and that ends your fire spell, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, I was making sure that wasn't like concentration and not one of those like continues after you're unconscious spells. That will make
Yeah,
it
concentration.
his turn. He says, as it was always going to be. And he is going to take one more attack at Seraphina.
Oh.
Okay.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
I was about to say coup de gratin. Boo-bye.
That's a nat 20 for that save.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, you just narrowly got it.
Hey,
Not 20 plus what?
For you said strength saving.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's like because it's only 2. It's only a 2.
It's a meme. The meme.
I'm so sorry. The DC was 25.
Damn
Oh.
it.
You're just dead. Just straight up.
We're working on it. We're getting our asses kicked by this guy.
I'll tell you this. You didn't succeed by much.
What?
What? The other attack will be at Apollinaire.
Uh-oh. It was just a joke. It was just a meme. It's the best input. It's the best input.
You do also take
Break,
9
bro.
points of damage, Seraphina.
Ow! Oh,
Okay.
am I also requiring a strength saving throw, or is he just hitting me?
No, he's smacking both of you with the flat of his sword.
Okay, so strength saving throw. I am very strong. I am not. You know, I feel like this fails, but you know, who knows? I mean, I got a 4 on my D4, so
What?
total of 15.
I'm afraid you do not succeed.
Shit.
So let's start with you take
I'm gonna make. Yeah. I need to see how much damage I take.
12 points of bludgeoning damage immediately.
Ow! Wait a minute. What does that mean?
Where are you?
Do what? 4.
Do not hit anything and take extra damage, but now you are prone in your square.
Oh shit. Now let's. I'm assuming. Wow, a natural 20 in my fucking concentration check. Bless is going.
So as
you
he,
still get to add. You get to add bless to your death saves. You get that.
so
Don't forget.
he goes to smack Seraphina, knocking the air out of her, but not knocking her anywhere, and then turning around and smacking Apollinaire and just face all batting him. You feel like you were struck by a troll as you go sailing through the air, collapsing on the ground on the other side of the river.
Ow.
He turns and just goes to walk away, provoking AOPs if y'all choose to take them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take mine.
He
That's-
takes 14 points of thunder damage.
What?
Aren't you unconscious?
Booming Blade doesn't mean you have to be unconscious.
Oh yeah. It was still sticking there. Yeah, I was like, huh?
My attack of opportunity code is a nat 20 on this dagger.
Quick, before we get to that, how much damage was it from Booming Blade?
14 thunder.
So as that goes off, you see him begin to eat the energy again. And this time, now that he's taken some wounds, you can see them begin to seal up.
Oh my fucking god. He heals off of magic. What? Nani? Shiv him. Stab him.
Yep. All right. So go ahead with your attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so that was a nat 20. So I just have the dagger. So it's I double the dice and then double the mod, right? Like that's
What's your dex mod?
what?
What's your dex modifier? +3 or +4?
Sorry, my dex modifier is +2.
Okay, so crit is max damage. So max damage for you would be 4 + 2, so that's 6.
Mhm.
Plus the dagger damage again. So you just the second dice you roll. So it would be 6 plus 1d4.
Oh, okay. Which is a 4, so 10.
10 points damage. So he sealed up one of his wounds, and then you just remade it again.
Okay. All right.
So, he turns around, stopping, moving away, and says, "Very well."
Is it my turn?
Wait a
Now
second.
it's your turn, yes.
Okay, well, I have one more bardic bardic dice, and so I'm going to use it to do a tale told, and so I'm going to use Tale of the Runaway. I can immediately use my reaction because I'm going to cast it. I'm going to use it on myself. I'm going to teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see, and I can choose a number of creatures I can see within 30 feet of me, up to my charisma modifier, and my charisma is +3. So, in theory, I could take all of us with me. And so I say, do we just get out of here? To Apollinaire and Alico specifically. Because I'm going to take Roderick regardless.
Does that work on unconscious individuals?
It just says, choose a number of creatures that you can see within 30 feet of me up to my charisma modifier. And since I have a +3 to my charisma modifier, I can take up to 3 people. So I don't know if because he's down, he no longer counts as a creature, but...
No, he still counts as a creature. I didn't know if it said like
dies.
a willing creature or anything like that.
Nope.
All right.
So I say this to Apollinaire and Alikos.
What you
What do
saying?
Apollinaire is not saying anything. He is currently wheezing and staring at what is probably a very dead-looking Maximilian. Is just out of it for a few moments at least.
He doesn't look great. He looks real squishy, kind of like someone that's been hit by a car going 60.
Okay.
So he looks dead.
Definitely like at least 2 weeks in intensive care on a breathing tube kind of thing. If he is
We
alive.
don't have those here.
Oh, that's not great.
Real quick. Did Alikos AOP?
Oh yeah. Yeah, what about Alico stabbed this motherfucker?
He
Shake
certainly
him!
Tried.
Natural 22.
No.
Damn
But
it.
He definitely swung his sword though.
God damn it, Ned.
Clang!
Okay. Well, wait. So Apollinaire, are you on the other side of the river? Or
I
creek
got
thing?
smacked really hard, so I went flying through
Oh.
the yeah.
Near are Roderick and Alikos.
I got
Right.
yeeted.
Okay, well, so then, I mean, I'm
Yo.
looking at Alikos then. Do you come with me or no?
Whatever you think is best.
I get us the hell out of there. So
Yes, he doesn't know this
So-
map shit.
So yeah, so what freaking A. Okay. Literally what is this? Like roughly God damn it. Go away. There we go. Yeah, like here, and then everybody will fall next to me essentially.
Slapstick land on top of Apollinaire.
Please don't. I would die. Your heavy ass.
And then I'm going to use my. I have 35 speed, and I am going to run to Maximilian. Oh yeah, that'll get me there. And I have a healer's kit on me, and I'm just gonna.
Did that first thing take your action?
Oh, it did. It did. So, but I mean, like, I still have a healer's kit, so like, I'll just prep.
Yeah, you can have it ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So you're getting over there and you're taking out your healer's kit. I will say, make me a medicine check real quick.
medicine check. Okay.
I
Yes.
also take one.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos to give me advantage. Huh?
Great.
Chaos.
That is going to be. You said medicine. It's going to be a 17.
I got a 21.
All right. So 17 and 21 both beat it. Maximilian is technically still alive. He is flickering.
I like like kneel down and like pick him up and just go, please, just don't go there yet. I'm here and I will take care of you. And please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll take care of you and you won't have to deal with this ever again. And just like that's what I again like feral like fox mom like ah. And that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right. So that will take it to Gaia's turn. However, he is going to use the legendary action. As he seems to walk towards you and just melt away. And as he melts away, you hear from no particular source his voice say, "Oh, now you want to run away."
Oh. I'm gonna try to counterspell.
Cast it.
Oh, this is a spell. Are you allowed to double up?
I've casted it. Oh, also, DM, you can make me roll on a certain thing.
Yep.
Just whenever you decide you want to.
Did you send that on Messenger or in Discord?
I sent it on Discord, but the thing that I'm talking about is unrelated to that. Well, kind of. Here, I'll send it on Discord, the thing that I'm talking about.
Please do.
I was being dead serious. Are we allowed to double up on counter spells?
One at a time.
One at a time? Okay. Because I was under the impression, based on your description of things earlier, we couldn't counterspell the stuff he was doing, that it was supernatural in nature and not magic.
Some of it, not all of it.
Okay. That's an important distinction, yeah.
So, like I said before, you can counterspell magical abilities, even if they are not necessarily spells. I have assigned them spell levels for that exact reason.
Gotcha. Okay. I am got one in the chamber. If this one fails.
So,
Shot.
I'm sorry, I sent that to Jonesy.
I was wondering
Wrong dungeon master.
popped up.
That's a DM.
It is technically a hard knock dice DM that you sent that to, just not.
It was
All right.
close. Okay, I sent it.
All right. Sure. How do I do that? Because this is not a mechanic I've messed with.
I can just do it on my end, and I'll tell you what I get.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
It's a big table. He's got plenty.
All right, and I got. Let's see, I got.
What happened? What happened?
Here you go, Cody.
I am anticipating.
That is centered.
Oh no. Is that what I think it is?
Oh.
Christopher? Christopher? Christopher, you look at the camera. I want you to
Does
look
that
in my
happen
eyes.
addition
Tell me
to
you did
your
what
spell?
I think you did.
Or instead of your spell?
I'm sorry, say that again?
That happen in addition to your spell or instead of your spell?
I believe it's in addition to it, but let me double check.
I need you to roll for that counter spell. Why I handle this other thing?
It's not great. Yeah, it's an addition.
Let me do a quick check on that question in chat. real quick.
There's so many different rules things going on right now.
Brother. Man, I heard you say, I'll use Tides of Chaos. I went,
what
immediate
that is.
concern.
Rules as written. Yes, you can.
I failed my counterspell.
So
What was it?
yourself and Seraphina will be subject to the confusion spell centered on yourself.
Okay, it was not the one I thought it was. Thank God.
So Seraphina and yourself, please both make a wisdom save.
I'm Gucci.
You're good on the wisdom saving throw?
24.
Alright. Seraphina, what's your Oh, that fireball would have killed Max.
Yeah, that's what I was like, that's it, dude. We're about to get fireballed. We're fucking dead.
That is only a 14. Only a 14.
All right. What is your save DC, guy? It's 15, right? Gaia,
Mm-hmm.
what your save DC was 15?
15. Yes.
All right.
Are you blessed?
That was it.
Oh shit.
I only have +1 to wisdom.
All right. This is about to be very important because you, suddenly overcome with fear and confusion, lash out with your dagger at one random creature near you. It is either going to be Max or it is going to be Gaia.
If you have me kill him, I will drive to where you are, and I will
Can you-
actually.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I live here as well. Can we hold off? Can we hold off on the assault on my domicile until we live?
I like not being responsible for things. So, high or low?
That is evil. Oh my god.
Let's go with low. I'm gonna go low.
Make your attack roll against Gaia.
11.
Gaia, does that hit your AC?
To hit?
That was 11 to hit.
I'm good.
All right. You stab. Not really sure who's even around you anymore. Your healer's kit forgotten in a moment of chaos. And as this does consume your own concentration, I believe, that would end your other concentration spell, I think.
It does
No?
not.
It does not. Okay.
Wild magic does not take up your concentration.
Does it go for the full duration?
I believe so. You might have to double check the table if it says differently, but as far as I'm aware, does not cost your concentration.
I'll check and report back.
Yeah, please do. All right. That was a long turn.
Wait, so did we resolve counterspell things? I still got
You
one
wanted
in
to
the
do
chamber.
yours.
Through, would you also like to try and counterspell them?
Yes, just ripping through the air with the burnt arm, just trailing sparks.
Make that check.
Okay.
And I want you to make it with a plus 1d4 as you hear the voice behind you say, "Let's make this interesting."
Sick. Appreciate it, big dog. Natural 20. Fuck you. Just for a dramatic effect for a total of 27.
Yeah.
Feel a pressure as the magic you are sending out against this helmed warrior seems to run into something. And y'all hear what sounds like a sharp knife being scraped against a sheet of metal as fire and shadow collide in the air above you, writhing around each other and exploding in a shower of sparks and motes of black dust, but he does not fade away.
Get your ass here, boy.
He kind of, where he had started to dissolve away into the ground, gets shunted back to the surface and just kind of slowly turns to look at you.
I don't think so.
All right. That was Gaia's turn. It is now Alikos' turn, I
Wait,
believe. Did something
didn't
get
go.
missed?
yeah, I
Did you
think
not
so.
go?
Yeah, you
That was his
legendary
legendary
action.
action.
I've had so many reactions and stuff going on that I'm just like, oh my
It's looking like another one of those things that's just unclear, so I'm guessing it just for the whole minute.
yeah, we're gonna run it for the whole minute. But you succeeded on your saving throw, so you're not subject to it. I do know Sarah went because she used her stuff to get everything over on the side. So now it is your turn, Gaia.
Okay, is the healer's kit within range?
That's right down the ground. She was taking it out, prepping it.
Gaia will take it and try her best to apply it to max 1,000,000.
All right, excellent. Yeah, go ahead and make that medicine check.
Ducky dice. I pray to thee, ducky dice.
Ducky.
17?
Okay. Double checking something.
I think it's a DC 10 medicine check.
Yep.
Stabilize.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You manage to wrap his ribs and stop the worst of his bleeding. He is no longer dying.
Does that use all of the charges for the healer's kit?
It's
I think technically a healer's kit doesn't require a check. I think healer's kit, if you expend a charge, just
There's
stabilize.
remember the optional rules in the DMG
Okay.
for healing is what we're going with.
10-4. 10-4. I don't use a medicine kit because, you know.
Gotcha. So, anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Gaia?
Yes, Gaia will move over here with the healer's kit and look at the two gentlemen who are over here and say, one of you use this healer's kit on Roderick. Pick him up. Help him out.
Not
Hurry up.
registering.
Yeah, wrap up those little parts of fire and metal.
Stabbed EpiPen into breastplate.
Gaia will kind of jostle you with her foot. And she'll... Is it an action to drop the healer's kit there?
Yeah, dropping something is free.
She'll drop it there and then move back.
Gotcha. There is now a healer's kit on the ground at your disposal. That
That's
will
all.
take us to Alikos' turn. He is going to say to Apollinaire, heal your friend, I'll hold him off. He moves to the bridge.
Man, that's rough.
God damn it.
And
If he dies, his brother's gonna hate me.
he brings his sword up in a ready stance, awaiting the helmed warrior. Apollinaire,
Good fella. Yep.
it is your turn.
Man, Roderick, I'm sorry, buddy. Just still looking at this knight, his arms still outstretched. He's gonna start to push himself up, and as he does so, he's gonna kind of hook his fingers and like pull towards him. Show me the chains of your soul. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him. That's a DC 16. Wisdom save.
He has already used his reaction for this turn. Wisdom, you said?
Mhm.
I know we've already been over it once before, but let's hear it again. Describe to us your spell.
As he fails that wisdom saving throw, show me the chains of your soul. Fiery shackles burst like magically out of his chest, wrapping just all around him, wrapping around his arms, his legs, like cuffing on to his ankles and his wrists, like kind of yanking his arms in and his legs tight together, and even kind of wrapping up and around like his face and kind of holding his jaw partially closed. He is paralyzed.
Sorry, I'm just checking one. Okay, cool. Yeah, it goes off. You can see him bound, struggling against these chains. He is not happy as he lets out a guttural roar. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Is this? I assume this is like difficult terrain through here.
It's difficult terrain, and it'll count as a thing because it's like knee-deep water. So,
Okay,
5 extra feet of movement to get out as well.
To get out. Okay, it doesn't cost extra to like drop down though, correct? Okay. So 5. 5, 15, 25, 30. Walking towards this dude,
Well,
shillelagh in
one,
hand.
one back because it was 10 feet of movement plus the 5 feet up. So 25. So that would have put you right at your max, right outside the edge. So you spend your full 6 seconds just about slogging through.
It wouldn't save me
questions
much
in water.
time to go around Alikos. So
Yeah. You just see a confused look from Alikos. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
that's all I got.
All right. Roderick, if it is appropriate, will you make that saving throw and send me the results?
Bless is now down.
Technically my second one.
Who's sending it on Messenger or Discord?
Yeah, where do you want me to send it?
Messenger preferably, just because it's
Okay.
easier to keep separated. Woo! All right. That being the case, it is the baddie's turn. You
He can't
have
do
become
shit.
new object of his hatred, and you have come to him. Perfect. He 5, 10.
Where he moving? That boy paralyzed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Sit
forgot.
down, shut up.
At the start of his turn, he opens his mouth wide, and your chains fragment, and he consumes them.
Okay. All right.
He opened his mouth wide if he's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Because it was a magical effect, and that is how that ability works. He heals for 22.
Oh. All right. Bye, fellas. Bye, everybody.
My God.
I didn't realize he could just end any magical effect for free. It is. Whew.
You can see as those chains get drawn in, he begins to heal.
Hey, Devil Man, what the fuck? Why your magic so fucking weak? Oh, shit. Alright. Punk
You do
ass.
hear the voice over your shoulder with honest curiosity. It says, well, isn't that interesting?
Understatement of
He's
the
going
century.
That is when he walks over to you.
God.
I already planned all that and I forgot to describe it. I apologize. And he will be taking his 2 attacks at you.
Oops. Not what I meant to do.
For miss.
It's just a free action to do that?
Bonus action to do that.
I guess.
This is reaction. That's why he didn't do it on anything else. So he misses you with both attacks.
Wait, I thought his reaction was already down.
That was why at the start of his turn he got it back.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It was down, and then his turn started. And he
Okay,
got it.
so first attack you said missed. Second,
They both miss.
both missed. Holy shit.
Rolled a 3 and a 5.
All right, punk ass.
Wait a second. Can you
Acquired.
take reactions when you're paralyzed?
Maybe. Let's double check real quick
That
because
is important. That is an
very-
important thing right now.
Yeah.
a very, very important thing, and it doesn't come up that much. So let's see.
This- Skirt. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
Nope.
Uh,
Not consume your chains. You're still
Stay,
position.
bitch boy.
Damn, bro.
That's crazy. Sit. That's Wisdom save.
End of his turn,
Mhm.
he'll be making his next save. So instead of consuming it and healing, let me write all that damage back.
Yeah. Fucking get that shit out of here.
He does shrug out of them at the end of his turn.
Fuck.
See, kind of wrenches in one direction, wrenches in another, and the chains become etched by thin black cracks throughout. And he just kind of shrugs them off as they disintegrate. But that is the end of his turn. Seraphine,
Good.
it is your turn. I need you to tell me high or low. Because you don't get to make your saving throw till the end of your turn. And you, currently, thanks to the fact that you still have 2 targets.
You confused.
Okay. I'll go high this time.
Make your attack roll against Gaia. As this
Hey.
terrible, frightening creature ran away and then ran back at you.
Okay. That is a 12 this time.
On the nose.
Damn
I'm
it.
dead.
Okay.
As
Sorry.
your ally.
Well,
Goddamn.
of all the things that I could be hitting you with, it is a dagger, and it is only 3 points of damage to you.
Calm down.
Dies.
Yeah, you know, wizards, we don't have a lot of health.
That's true.
I couldn't remember if you'd taken damage yet.
I haven't taken a single point of damage.
Well, now you've taken 3.
Fool of a two.
You just took a lot more. 300% of a single point of damage.
Hell.
Now you may remake your saving throw.
Okay. And what is that? Is it wisdom?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, boy.
Oh, that's much better. That's an 18.
There you go.
Okay.
As the shroud of the illusion fades from your mind, you realize you have 2 inches of steel in your friend. And you realize you're not surrounded by monsters, but in fact by Maximilian and Guy.
Okay. So even though that is, I can't take any more actions or anything, can I shout out to everyone and just say, I want to kill this guy as much as you, but we can't. We need to just leave. We need to leave. We need to get Roderick and leave.
Anybody saying anything in response before we move on to Gaia's turn?
Just looking. Are you good?
Definitely not.
Can I leave you with him?
Yes.
Anybody saying anything else?
No. And all right. That will be Gaia's turn. Or
Okay.
moving on to Gaia's turn.
Looks back at the unconscious form of Roderick. God damn it! Picks up the fucking healer's kit and tries to stabilize Roderick.
Don't fuck this up.
Roll it.
Just keep on rolling.
Dirty 20.
What?
Hey.
Hey.
Stable. Now, which one of y'all is strong enough to carry him?
Nobody. He dies here because we can't drag him away. Goodbye, old friend.
Gaia will say, I don't know if we can outrun him with Roderick like this, and you may need to take Maximilian and go.
Okay.
Let's see, I move 5, 10. Oh wait, no, I was there. 5, 10, 15. See. That is my turn.
All right. Is not going to be doing anything between turns, so we're going to go straight to Alikos, who's seeing Apollinaire beginning to square off.
Can I use my 6 words before he starts his turn?
Sure.
Okay. I just got untunnel visioned, but aware of the of our current situation. Just gonna turn to look at him, and I'm just gonna kind of hold out a hand to him. Please go with Serafina. If you die here, then all of this is for nothing.
Are you staying to fight?
Go.
Make me a diplomacy check at disadvantage.
I mean, persuasion.
Yes, shut up.
Damn. All right.
You good there, Kylie?
No.
At disadvantage. Well, that really fucking sucks. I dropped a 17 on the dice for a 6, so that's a total of 14.
He says, maybe another wood, but not a Karothi.
Fuck's sake. This dumb motherfucker.
He stands abreast of you.
Guys, we're
Weapon
gonna have
at
to
the
kill
ready.
his brother. Because he's gonna die, and his brother is not gonna be happy.
It's not a problem you're gonna have to worry about soon.
Nah, it's gonna be fine. It's alright. We got this. This man can't roll worth shit. We got this. Easy!
All right.
Somebody hates me.
Alikos, that is his turn. Apollinaire, now it is yours.
Alright, so big homie's over there and is squaring up. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna be honest with this dude. If you are murdered in this city, the odds of your brother wanted to take a pass with less bloodshed are close to 0. Please leave. If you can, try to drag logic.
My 6 words off my turn are, I can't carry you, Roderick. You can.
I can carry you. Oh, sorry.
All right. What else are you doing on your turn?
I'm gonna hope that he is feeling badgered and I mean, this dude's intent on squaring up, so we gotta square up. And I'm just gonna 2 little fiery portals just kind of rotate open. Strike him. Eldritch Blast at this motherfucker.
Roll 'em.
Roll. Attack number 1. Miss. Attack number 2.
FYI, I just
Wow.
saw the time.
Yes.
I've gotten very wrapped up in the combat. We will, assuming it doesn't end the conflict. Yeah, we'll go ahead and at the end of this round, we'll
Both attack rolls sub
go on
10.
break.
Miss.
Both sub 10.
Yeah, just shattering pieces of stone and things.
All right. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I'm gonna take one step back to be kind of in. Actually, no. I'm gonna take the step right here because I do not want him coming up and just going, "Hey, you better swing!" and just taking Alikos' head off. So I'm just gonna kind of like stepping into his line of sight, like into Alikos' line of sight, and hoping he just leaves.
All right, and that is where we're gonna go on break. 13 minutes late. I apologize for that. I got really wrapped up in everything. It's all my fault. So go grab some snacks. Use the bathroom if you got to. But we'll see you guys shortly in about 15 to 20 minutes. You have to let our players refresh a little bit. Looks like they're at the end of their ropes. At least one of them for sure. All right, everyone. We'll see you at the end of break.
Bye. Hi. You're muted, DM.
2 for 2.
Let's go for 3.
Oh God, no. Welcome back to episode 10 of Blood and Silver here on Hard Knock Dice, where the DM never unmutes himself in time. Before we went on break, we had engaged in a little bit of a spicy combat. Going to save the kidnapped Maximilian, they arrived to find him unconscious, and immediately engaged in combat with his captor, an eerie, knight-type figure with a concealed face that seemed to know Roderick and be out to get him. Roderick has since been knocked unconscious. Maximilian was brutally wounded in an attack intended on Serafina. And everyone's kind of getting smacked around, but I'm sure they'll win. It's easy peasy. So let's get back to it. We had just gotten to the bottom of the initiative order, wrapping up with Apollinaire and Alikos squaring off with the baddie, while the others stabilized the unconscious individuals, Maximilian and Roderick. However, they are still down. Things are looking a little spicy as Apollinaire is trying to convince Alikos to run away with the rest while he holds them still. We had just gotten to the top of the initiative order, which would be Roderick, except he is still unconscious, although stable, thanks to some healer's kit usages and some decent rolls. However, before we get back into combat in the initiative order, Roderick, you've got some other stuff going on now. So you were in the middle of combat, and you were knocked unconscious. As you faded away to darkness, you found yourself somewhere, but not in Pigsty Alley, where you had been just moments before. As you blink to what appears to be a state of wakefulness, you are laying on the ground in an area that seems to be devoid of light, but around you, you sense movement, something truly colossal, as if a mountain was alive. You don't see anything else except moving in the darkness. There's no light source, so you're not sure how you can even see that little movement. But you sense that whatever is around you is terrible, and also your enemy on a fundamental level, something even more core than instinct. What do you do?
If I look down at myself, do I appear to be emanating light from my seams?
Yes, but it seems to be being pushed back, as if something here is radiating shadow.
Well, I mean, if there's shadow coming against you, and you got light inside of you gotta let it shine. So, yeah, I'm gonna open up my ports and see if I can't get some light in here, despite the vastness.
You do, a little bit. You get a little bit of dim light, about 15 feet of dim light around you, as this suppressed lighting from within your body does battle with the darkness around you. And it is not just the one mountainous creature, as you see, you're surrounded by hundreds. But they almost seem to not be in the same place you are. You see them, but they're moving past you as if they don't see you. And as they get right on top of you, they seem to phase through you as if they're insubstantial. And you can't get a clear view on them, but they appear twisted and bestial. And there is still the constant massive movement of something truly enormous, what seems both just a few feet away and also leagues and leagues away. Your perception of both time and distance seems horribly skewed.
And these entities that are moving around, are they just going in every different direction, or do they seem to be moving in like specific directions or a direction?
They are heading in a specific direction, kind of en masse.
Okay. Unless they're fleeing from something, I will go in that same direction to see where it leads.
You follow after them, and again, with the time and space being distorted, you're not sure for how long you walked or for how far. It seems like both seconds and feet, and also as if it was hours and miles. And suddenly, you're not alone anymore. Two other figures who seem real in the same way that you are suddenly there in front of you. You're confused and disoriented for a moment before you recognize one of them as Kiel Drosy, the one who traveled with you for so long. But he's not wearing any clothes that you've seen him in before, nor any clothes that you recognize the origin.
He's just naked?
He is wearing an outfit.
Okay.
But it is not one you recognize culturally or
Gotcha.
one that you've seen him in before. It appears incredibly ornate, but also alien in its style and design. And accompanying him is another man wearing similar clothes in a lighter shade, with close-cropped gray hair and a short gray beard. The one is looking at you sternly, while Kiel looks mildly amused. Are you saying anything or doing anything?
What is this place? What's going on?
That would be just a little bit difficult to explain at the moment, and we're a bit short on time. You're not quite doing your job.
I didn't know I had a job to do. Okay.
You were doing it just fine. We're going to need you to get back on that.
Alright.
And the gray-haired man steps forward, leans in close, and says, I did not create you to fail. This is important. Do it. And They are suddenly gone, and you feel yourself flying through the air as if fired from a catapult at ground level, passing back through all of those hordes of creatures that were running in a direction, their phantasmal forms parting and bursting as you flash through them. You're sailing directly towards whatever that enormous creature was. You're flying through the air, but you're also not. It's almost as if the ground itself is rushing and you're the one standing still, and you find yourself faced with a creature suddenly visible, must be 200, 300, 400 feet tall. You can barely see the top of it. Many limbs, eyes, spikes, something horrifying on a scale you have never seen, but you don't feel yourself filled with fear. You feel a sense of purpose and unbridled rage. You will cast Cure Wounds on yourself at 3rd level. For max healing, you gain 29 hit points.
Alright.
I'll take that.
And that will be the end of your turn as your eyes open and all of you see the fire that usually fills the trim and edges of his armor burst into a screaming inferno for just a moment. And he yells involuntarily. That is your turn. That will take us. Yeah. That'll take us to the Helmed Warrior's turn, who reacts as if someone ran up and punched him in the jaw. No. Die! And it completely forgets that Apollinaire and Alikos are standing there.
Alright.
As he charges across, leaping and sailing through the air.
Am I still prone?
Yes.
You did not quite get your. You didn't Undertaker it, unfortunately.
No, he did not Undertaker it. Is going to slam into the ground, once again appearing to weigh far more what a creature of his size should weigh, splintering and shattering the stonework beneath his feet, and the shadows begin to coalesce around him, drawing into his sword. That will be his turn entirely. Seraphina, it is now your turn.
There's not a lot I can do, so I am going to use my object interaction to pick up Maximilian. And then for my action, I'm going to use Commanding Presence to make a persuasion check to Alikos, and say, I know that this is about honor, but you cannot die. I cannot leave you here, and I cannot leave Maximilian. Please come with me.
Make the persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fucking bozo.
All right. So even at disadvantage, I rolled an 11, but my persuasion is +9, and I rolled a 5 on my superiority die, so that's a 25.
On your low roll?
On my low roll.
All right. He does not say anything in response immediately.
And
Anything
then,
else with your turn?
yeah, I'm going to take my movement and move not all of it, like maybe like roughly here. Can you give me my tiny human, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Geeb. That's a halfling.
I think that's the most sternly you've ever spoken to anyone in this campaign. It's like, give me my tiny human.
He's my tiny human now. You cannot take him away from me.
That's slavery.
Fireball.
And that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do.
I did not remove thy spiritual weapon. Mission control, could we have the spiritual weapon rejoin the fray, please?
Weapon. Weapon. Wep off.
You are muted.
Gaia, it is your turn.
All right. You said it's 5, 10, and then additional 5 to get up out of this, right? So 20, 20, 25. All right. Just gonna move diagonally. 25. Okay. Has Gaia seen the magic getting consumed?
Yeah, it is very visible.
Okay. Then Gaia's going to two-hand her motherfucking staff and attempt to beat him with it.
Beat his ass.
12.
12 does not hit. So you just get behind him and clank.
All right, that's all I got.
Clang.
Clang. All right.
Clang.
You have, however, shown yourself as a threat.
Oh,
So with
shit.
his legendary action, he
Hello.
turns around and bashes.
Child.
Oh no, actually, he's not gonna do that. He is going to charge you. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think
Nice.
a single one of you has failed a saving throw yet, except Apollinaire once.
Yeah, I think I'm about to
Max
fail it.
did.
13.
Fucking Max spelled the shit out of that.
Yes, Max did fail the saving throw. Y'all are smashed into that pillar as he just catapults at you, catching you by the face and smashing you into that pillar there. You take an amount of
8 billion
damage.
points of damage.
Ooh, that is almost max for part 1.
Nice.
Take 21 points of damage.
And that was part 1?
Yes, that was for this being smacked, and you hit.
He said, but wait, there's more.
Take 9, 10. Take 10 more points as you are smashed into the pillar head first.
All right.
Man, it's a good thing you hadn't taken any damage yet, huh?
Yeah.
That,
Scheisse.
Takes us to Alikos's turn. And seeming to either not hear or be blatantly ignoring Seraphina. With a running leap, he vaults and 2 sword slashes into this guy. And as he leaps, he just shouts, "Storm and thunder." But like loud enough that I'm not going to do because it'll peak my mic and piss off everyone in my house.
Like an orc screaming blood and thunder?
King's honor, friend.
What is that from? Those are both hits. Just realized I've been nerfing this guy's damage. Okay. That's good. As his second slash hits, you see the armored figure stagger a little bit. That is his turn. Apollinaire, it is your go.
Oh boy. I've determined that no matter how I approach this, I can't get all the way to him with one round of movement. But he has given the magic so
Which can't leap.
I could try.
Well, what's that distance? Come on. You spry young man.
I mean, does it have to be an athletics check to,
Yes.
to clear that? I would rather not fall into the mud. And just be like, all right, now you're prone in the muck. Good luck. So, this time around, a little more focused. I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, and he just bashed the shit out of the guy. So yeah, I'm gonna then action to double move. 5, 10, 15. Get up there and I'm gonna be prepared to menace him with just the regular stick, not fiery stick, or not extra fiery stick at least. It's regular amount of fiery stick. There, I'm just gonna run up like. I'm assuming Gaia looks in not good shape right now, correct?
I can't describe that for Gaia. That's up to Gaia to describe.
Yeah, I'm asking Gaia.
Say that one more time.
I'm assuming that Gaia's not looking real hot after that crunch inning.
Oh, just fantastic.
Bloodied.
You know, a lot of blood. A lot of blood.
But I mean in the mechanical means, as in you're below 50%. Bloodied.
A lot of blood.
Okay. Yes.
There's
okay.
a lot of blood.
Yes. Very bloodied. Got it. As we come running up. Old man hustle. Gaia, you need to go with Seraphina right now. Get out of here.
Almost dead. Go to your room.
Yeah, get out of here. Go.
Almost dead. Go to your room. All right.
When we're sitting there, fucking, hey, better, hey, better. Fucking prepare.
All right.
Ring the bell.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Roderick,
Action.
it is your actual turn now.
Hey!
Don't forget to mark off that 3rd level spell slot, though, for
Yep.
the heal.
It's already off. All right. I am going to take my hammer and make a big old swing at his fingers for a disarm.
Hey! All right.
Athletics check, I think, like opposed to, or isn't that how that works?
Should
disarm.
As a melee attack, you may attempt to disarm your opponent.
should
Wait, I'm
someone
looking at the wrong
stand Roderick up because he's currently prone?
Yeah, I'd like
Okay.
to stand up and then do,
Yeah.
and then do that, please.
Yeah.
Status knockdown.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
there we go.
Apparently, I'm trying to attack you. Whoops.
Hey, stop it! What?
Oh,
and he's back down.
So apparently it is simply a opposed strength or dex check.
All right.
Give me that. Murr.
I think I win.
Nat 20.
I hope that wins.
What was your total?
24 total. Wait, you said it's an athletics check?
No, it is strength.
Just strength. Okay, then 24.
It says can be done by any player via opposed strength or dexterity check, DM's choice.
Okay. So just a 20 plus 4. You're muted.
Or I was repeating what you said. Luckily, that time I just said 20 plus 4. While you meet an incredible amount of resistance, you do manage to send the weapon to the ground. It screams.
The weapon screams? Okay.
That exact same shrill, multi-layered Nazgul-esque scream y'all heard from the clones as they were done.
That is terrible.
All right.
Beating up the sword.
I would like to direct my spiritual weapon directly. Well, how far can it go? It could go 20 feet as a bonus action. 1, 2, 3. So I can move it 1, 2, or I guess it can fly. So it can go right there. Is that it? Is
Yeah.
that 20 feet? Shit. You know, fuck this guy. I'll put an opportunity attack. Object interaction. Pick that shit up.
You take the sword.
Yeah.
Take the sword.
And then I'm going to smash it into my spiritual weapon. It's not me attacking it. That's just basically me holding it for the spiritual weapon to hammer into it. But
Right.
that's-
Yeah.
Bonk. Processing.
This is not one of the things I'd planned for.
Fool.
I'm all magic. What can I do?
Oh my
Fireball.
gosh,
Just hit him with the hammer. Just smack him with it. Ding.
You would have to get closer to it, but if
Yeah.
you take the movement penalty, okay, yeah, you can do that. There you go. I was gonna say, without provoking an AOP, you could move through your ally's difficult terrain to get on the other side of Alikos.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. That worked.
I didn't know if you specifically wanted to be in the ditch. I was just reminding
No,
you about
no.
that was an option.
He
Uh,
hates me.
Yeah, have your spiritual weapon make an attack roll. At
Clay.
advantage. This is functionally an immobilized target, I guess.
Okay.
It's got an AC
First-
of 30.
Well, first one was 16, second one was 18 plus 8. Of course.
Roll damage.
Bonk. All of it.
7 plus 5, 13 force.
It screams louder. Which the rest of you just sounds like horrible, shrill, layered ghost screams. But to you, Roderick,
Dude.
it's invigorating.
Oh shit!
The
I got Batman and Robin suit nipples now.
and also filled with rage to the same level that you're
Oh,
filled with
okay.
satisfaction. He's gonna try and punch you.
He's gonna try to punch you.
I got your sword.
Does 21 hit your AC?
Nope.
He donkey punches your armor to no effect. Like, you
I
feel
am
the
my
impact.
armor.
Yeah. But like it doesn't like shake
Right, I
your
got you.
being or anything. So
What
very
What
well
a
done.
guy.
Well done.
I am
Okay.
more enthused at his inept ability to damage me.
All right.
Sick.
It is now his turn.
Have him throw a temper tantrum and have all of his stuff at disadvantage.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Not
I hate it.
exactly. He is going to try and uppercut Roderick.
Shit. Huh. You can't do that.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Oh shit! This guy's gonna Mortal Kombat my ass into the pit.
Dude, he's trying to
Dirty
shuriken
20. 16
Dirty
plus
20.
4.
All right. He does hit you on the chin, but it doesn't quite send you into the stratosphere like he'd intended, and you merely take 8 points of damage.
Holy shit!
That's a punch right there.
Yeah,
That's a plus
he-
7.
When he goes to punch Roderick, y'all can see like a shockwave come off,
You wearing a belt of any kind?
and it does like lift Roderick into the air a couple feet.
God damn, a couple feet?
Yes.
How heavy is Roderick? Roderick's like 500 pounds, right?
Also,
Yeah.
yes.
Somebody do the
I've never
math
been
on
punched
how
that
many
hard
pounds
before.
of force
Easily.
that would be. How many pounds of force was that punch to lift something 500 like 500 plus pounds in the air? It's a
Enough
lot.
to kill any human alive.
And then his second attack does
Where the
not.
power scaler's at.
He's really pissed off, and I guess just not aiming. He's full on screaming, says, I am the divine! I am God's chosen! You won't win! You can't win!
Wow. Somebody needs a nap.
Yep.
Cranky.
100%.
Then the DM
It's
calls
me.
himself.
I need the nap. Spoiler.
He continues the screaming. About how you will be vanquished. You will return to hell from whence you came. This is his duty. This is his divine right.
Okay, I lied. He is from the night. He is one of the Knights of the Circle of Eternity, just on steroids. He's been hitting the gym.
Yeah, that's Seraphina. It is your turn.
Okay. How bad is this guy looking?
You're muted, damn.
You are muted.
Christ.
Don't show master.
The only indication of his condition that y'all have seen, other than the just gouts of black blood everywhere, is when Alikos struck him after leaping across the pit, and he seemed to stagger a moment.
Okay.
Lost his balance there for just a second.
Okay.
I see.
Will you? Can I make like an Arcana check to see if one of my spells will do actually do damage to him, or will it just heal him? Or would be that like a religion? Like what?
I will let you roll Arcana for it.
Okay. Okay. That is a 19 total.
Total? So with a 19, I won't share with you all of the details, but I will say he doesn't seem to be able to do it constantly. So what that means in game mechanics terms is it takes his reaction, meaning he can do it once per time.
Okay.
And you would estimate enough time has passed that it is currently available.
Okay. God. All right. What can I do? Oh, I don't know what I can do. We're all up in the mix. How far is he away from me? That's 30. Okay. I am. What am I gonna do? Okay. I will set down Maximilian sort of near the corner of what's happening here? Like right over here, Cody. And I am going to run my full movement, which is 35, and go to stab him with my dagger, because that's all I have. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
We're Thanos. We're fucking fighting this dude like they fought Thanos. Like.
So that's 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Let's go.
I know.
Shank him.
It's just a D4. This is.
You gotta hit him like the fucking Witch King. Get him right in the back of the knee.
Yeah, that's 5 points of damage. It's not a lot, but man, I'm trying.
Every little bit counts.
And everybody's
Anything else
too
for your
close.
turn?
No, that I can't. I don't have any bonus actions left. I can't do anything.
Alrighty. And at the end of your turn, as you stab him, he actually has a lot of aggressors.
What's up?
1, 2,
Howdy.
3, 4, 5. So let's see who the lucky winner is.
Just punch this guy in the back of the head.
Damn, that's fucked up.
The lucky winner is the individual who just stabbed him in the back.
Okay. That's fine. I have a little bit of squish, so.
Turning around, he immediately smashes his hand into you, or attempts to do so.
Okay.
What is
Rude.
your AC is sub 20, correct?
Yeah, it's a 13.
Okay.
I'll be very honest.
As he strikes you, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
6 points of psychic damage, and that's the wrong document. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Because we have a 6th level paladin, she gets a bonus. So
That is going to be an 18.
success. Right.
Actually, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that +1 is working real hard.
Let's go. I know
That was close. I had to double check it. You feel fear creeping into your mind. You see Maximilian dead over and over and over again. You see the Sylvan Forest burning down. You see Alikos being hung for treason. And you feel yourself beginning to slip into madness rapidly as these visions, hundreds of them in the space of a second, assault your consciousness. But then, seeing your parents and feeling the peace of your temple, the peace of the prayers to the spirits, and what feels like a comforting power burns it away with silver fire, and you stay stable.
Okay.
It is now Gaia's turn.
All right.
Now's the time for Fireball.
Yeah. Now.
Yes, now is the
Fireball.
perfect time for Fireball.
With my 6 words, I'm going to look at Gaia and say, go to Maximilian. You're too hurt. Go.
The best thing Gaia can do is cast mirror image on herself.
Fudge!
And attempt to break combat. Do I get AOP'd?
No. Instead, once again, the shadows on the ground reach up as powerful tendrils and attempt to hold you in place. I don't know why I'm rolling a dice. This is your dexterity saving throw.
11.
You
I'll
are
just head on
restrained,
back. Just head on back.
and you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as your entire body is constricted by several of these things.
Is she
Crushing.
restrained, or is like a double restraint?
All of them get grabbed by tendrils, but only one of them goes through.
I like to imagine Gaia got a tendril wrapped around her ankle, and she fell over and hit her head on something, and she's unconscious now.
No! God damn it.
Did guy have 1 hit point?
She had 10.
Dang.
Yeah, it kind of happens when you lose 3/4 of your health in a hit.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
All right. It is Alikos' turn.
Fudge.
Actually, gotta check something on his sheet real quick.
Wait. Question. Because I
Yeah.
had mirror image running. How
Yeah,
would
but-
that work?
It wasn't an attack roll. So,
Ah.
But it wouldn't have targeted one of my duplicates, possibly?
it targeted anything moving away from him. So
Oh, okay.
Fudge. The fudge and the muffins. It's a pickle.
Alikos strikes him once with the sword. For a solid fucking hit, actually.
Nicely jobbed.
And with his second, simply what's the word? Flourishes his weapon and says, "Face me, beast, a real soldier." Oh, okay, and it fails the shit out of that. So, as the blade cuts into the creature's back, and he has issued the challenge, it just kind of sluggishly, ominously turns to face Alikos.
Sluggishly, you say?
Like, kind of a slow, lazy turn. Yeah. I earlier described it as like dragging the sword, but it doesn't have a sword right now, so. Apollinaire, it is your turn.
Oh boy! Like I said, I'm gonna batter this thing and just swinging it right for the back of his noggin. Try to dink him. Just regular. I'm not trying to give him things to eat. So it's not a green flame blade. This is just a get bonked. Bonk be upon you. Like
Just imagining like Jason Voorhees getting bonked on the back of the head by like one of the Golden Girls.
16.
To hit?
Yep. King.
Yeah.
Shit.
Roderick.
Oh, it's my
Unless
turn?
there's something else. Wait, hold on. I think I may have gotten
I
ahead of
don't think
myself.
there's much I can do. Yeah. There's not much I can do. I'm just gonna kind of Seraphina. Is there something you could do for Gaia? Now would be the time.
All
got
right.
nothing.
Now it's Roderick's turn.
Now it's
Sorry.
Roderick's turn.
Got a little ahead of myself. Got a little jumpy. A little froggy.
Yeah. Damn.
I'll just kind of shimmy on over next to him so I can be within reach of Gaia and say,
Oh, well, some other demon took you to hell. I'm here to help people now.
and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Gaia, first level.
Wow.
I'm going to grab her by the ankle real quick and
It is
it...
maxed.
Do what?
It is maxed.
Oh, it's maxed? Okay, well, you heal for 13, and it's not... you might wake up feeling like you fell in a fire. Like,
It is actually far more painful even than normal.
hey!
Causing.
Just starts screaming.
And then, wielding his own weapon, I am going to swing it around and into the spiritual weapon that flies towards me. Taking another smack at it to see if we can break this thing.
Do it.
Oh, roll a advantage still?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's you're working together, so hitting it
All
is
right.
it's like
I'm,
giving yourself assistance on the attack.
I'm assuming a 19 hits.
Clay.
Yes, 19 hit.
Only 9 damage this time.
The screaming grows more intense, and you take 1 point of damage as it begins to hurt your hand. You can feel and even see like what seem like almost you don't have veins, but you see a vein-like network of some kind of black corruption creeping up your hand.
All right.
Take 1 whole point of damage. Anything else with your turn?
After that, I'm going to move this way, and I'm going to... Oh, nope, not move the spiritual weapon. I'm going to back up over here and see if I can get this guy to provoke an attack of opportunity.
No.
All right. I'm going to sit right there, then.
All right.
Sit there and be like, I've got your sword.
If you want...
If you want to take demons back to hell, then come and chase them.
He will first turning to face Roderick immediately as soon as Roderick starts smithing the sword in midair. He will backhand Alikos. You'll hear the crunch of bone as he sails
Oh shit! That's
that
the
far.
back
and
end of
lands.
destiny.
I know how to stop myself from provoking attacks of opportunity. Just punt all the enemies away from me.
He will
Holy crap!
provoke 2 more AOPs as he runs up to Roderick.
Hey, better.
Can I AOP from the ground?
It's going to punch him in the ankle at disadvantage.
Did we determine does an 18 hit or does an 18 miss?
18 does not hit.
Oh shit! Clang!
23.
Oh,
There you
Also
go.
misses. I'm joking.
I was about to say, oh shit.
He got some AC on him.
Yeah, whenever he's raging, he gets higher AC. That's how that
Oh
works.
boy, thick. Oh, he is a barbarian.
That's
No,
only
he-
4 points of
he does not have-
damage.
Class levels per se. How much?
It's only 4.
That's better than my 0.
So can I not AOP from the ground?
You can. It's a disadvantage.
Take the disadvantage.
Knock his ankle out from under him. Got it.
That would be wild. He just make this motherfucker
How
eat
much?
dirt.
13.
Clang.
Playing. Actually, it's more like thud. He's wearing leather boots.
Thunk.
Then he will go to punch Roderick. But he does not hit. He just sends his fist straight at your face. You like hear his knuckles cracking midair. It's very anime. Goes like flying right past you. However, at the end of his turn, he will be using a legendary action to rush you. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey.
Big numbers.
That's only a 15, but do you keep Bardic Inspiration if you've gone unconscious but not dead?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't.
'Cause I
play
think
Bard.
you can use your Bardic Inspiration on death saving throws. So
Yeah.
So 15 plus 5.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh. Yada yada does it.
That being the case, manage to stop him as he charges. He simply smacks into you.
He slipped.
Does he take damage too? Like,
He just face plants into your chest
No.
plate. Bing!
Y'all see some like Clash of the Titans type shit as he just like does his little catapult launch to fly at Roderick, and then they just
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
I do like that, but
Yeah.
I'm also kind of like, you can't have.
yeah,
your
you're playing
toy
keep
big
away, right?
brother.
So yeah, so Roderick just throws an arm up, and they just slam into each other. There's a little
Hell yeah.
concussive wave as the dirt flies out in all directions.
This is very
This is-
anime.
It's been going on for
Oh.
long enough that y'all can hear people start to shout and make noise in like nearby buildings and alleys, connecting alleys.
It's only been like 18 seconds.
It's
24.
been like 24.
24?
Yeah.
Are we on
24
round 4?
seconds.
24 seconds.
But it's been a very,
Almost half a
very
minute.
noisy 24 seconds.
There's a lot of property damage over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it was already damaged. Y'all are in the slums, but now there's like more.
Nobody will notice. They're not out here
Um,
taking pictures before they move in.
Yeah. So, yeah, that takes it to Sarah's turn after Roderick pulled out all the stops, I guess.
Okay. I am going to. There's not very much I can do, and this is going to be my Hail Mary. I'm going to point at the knight and say, I've had enough of this, and I'm going to cast Sleep at a 2nd level. So that will be 8. No,
Roll.
pardon me. 7d8.
Roll 2d10 for me.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
That's
go to
how
sleep.
much you're healing him for. No!
Okay.
It was worth trying.
3, only 5 points.
All right. You heal him for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Where the other 4 come from?
I guess he gets his ability modifier too.
What the hell?
Probably.
1d10 plus 2.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
So it doesn't. The sleep doesn't work at all.
No. As you begin
Wait.
to cast your magic, using your pipes or whatever, you see the energy siphon towards him, focus into a funnel, and then he consumes it.
You said
Okay.
1d10 plus 2
Yes.
for what?
Per spell level.
Per spell level.
Oh, did you upcast it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she cast a
upcast
second.
it
Oh, okay.
because I was trying to like
Makes sense.
make
Yeah,
the
make him go to take a nap,
yeah.
and then we would all prepare to coup de grace him.
Okay, but since it's my turn still,
Yep. Totally.
I'm going because I understand from my Arcana. I'm going to shout to everyone and say, I don't think he can do that again. So
Go nuts. Yeah.
go nuts. Use the magics. Kill this motherfucker.
All right. Yep. That is the end. No, it is not. at the end of Serafina, he is going to use another legendary action. This one's simply making 2 attacks. You take 8 points of damage as this uppercut lands.
Ow!
Please make a strength saving throw.
Hold on 1 second.
Why is this man
Strength
so
saving throw.
fucking buff? What magical steroids has he ingested? I asked once again, is he wearing a belt?
There's something in the water tonight or something. I don't know. I just rolled a 16 plus 4 for another dirty 20.
Stand your ground.
Said
Aircraft Roderick is not achieving liftoff as intended.
Let's
All right.
go.
So now it's Gaia's turn. Oh, we're having some nutty luck with these saving throws tonight, guys.
Guy is going to. Oh yeah, yeah,
I didn't with
yeah.
that.
We all have, huh?
I was about to say, that guy got laid out.
You know, I'm gonna take the difficult terrain. I go 15 to right there. And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt on him. You know what, Ducky Dice, you haven't led me wrong.
How would you say
led
that out
me
loud?
wrong. All right.
He's gonna use a legendary action to get a reaction back before he casts the spell.
Fuck!
No!
That's a
That's
good
all I
idea.
got.
I'm gonna write that down
So.
for later. Legendary reaction.
I'm gonna have to remember that legendary reaction. Storing that up here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Cowboy game gonna be fun.
Draw legendary reaction. Motherfucker.
No, surprise.
What are we doing, Gaia?
You can't do that. Shoot
I already
him with
went.
something.
I missed.
Oh, I did not hear you announce your attack roll result. All right.
That's our bad. Me and Ken
I'll
are
bring us
distracted.
to Alikos, who is. Oh fuck!
Missing some teeth. Like,
Y'all definitely. It sounded like someone had taken an open bag of pretzels and kind of that when he got hit.
Oh, his face. Is so
Oh no! It
funny.
hit him in the chest.
Oh God, that's worse. It's like really big pretzels. Like,
She kind of like, kind of slowly gets to his feet, picks the sword back up from where he dropped it. "15 feet.
God damn this dude.
He's like, I will
Fight.
use the bridge every time.
I'm not out of the fight yet. God damn it. Alec,
He's coming. He's on the way. He went and jumped in no crevasses this time.
Just like picks up a rock, like fuck you.
is his like chest concave? Like, like
His
a
chest,
dent?
his breastplate, which was the only piece of armor he was wearing, is caved in. Yes.
Jesus Christ. This dude's a menace to society. What the fuck is he? Everybody's freaked out by the weird shit we do. That ain't normal.
How about the helmed warrior or Alex?
Yes. What the fuck?
As he's also dragging his sword now. Alikos, Beast, turn to face me.
Dude.
Little
I was about to
blood.
slip into like Gandalf and be like, you fucking dumbass. No, sounds like it's not a bad idea.
But that is his whole last turn is just getting back over here. That'll bring it back to Apollinaire.
Oh god, I don't want him to just clobber fucking Roderick. I also don't want Alikos to charge to his demise. So I'm gonna block his road of approach.
Hey.
I said we're going for less of a batter angle and more of I'm gonna stab him with my fiery stick as I do Green Flame Blade this time around with the tip off from. Yeah, we're hitting him with the the rapier thrust, but with a stick that is on fire.
Matt Cawthon says that can kill people.
Rapier or a stick?
The thrust with a staff.
Both.
This is not a staff. It's a cane.
He said, "Shh."
Respect my cane. Fucking Jesus God, 16. Fucking roll above a 10. The highest I've been able to roll is a 10.
We don't do flanking in this, right?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to think about it because we do on my Friday game, so I was like, hold on.
Okay.
So just stab, fire, washes over the back of his breastplate. It's just like,
Grasping at straws.
Yeah, y'all see like stabbing the staff in him, but nothing. All right, Roderick.
All right.
Homie wants his sword back.
Oh, it's gonna be a minute. I'm still using it. Okay. I'm doing stuff to it. Okay. I'm gonna continue to hit this thing with the good old spirit anvil. Bonus action smacker, giving it a good old smackerino again. Oh, I have to roll an attack. Oops, sorry. It'll be 10 damage if I hit. It hits. 25 total. So 10 more damage on the sword. Is this sword looking any kind of way?
How much did you say you just did to it?
10.
fuck your sword.
Make me a strength check
Sure.
at advantage.
I'll take that. Well, I'm glad you gave me an advantage because the first one was a 6, but the second one is a 17 for a 21.
The tip of it shears off. Like a good 3 or 4 inches of the end of the sword shears off. Where are you? You're right there.
Uh-oh. What that?
I need everyone in the circle to make me a strength saving throw.
It's a lot
Okay.
of those.
So us, me,
Dude,
Roderick,
what the
and
fuck?
and that guy.
it's another 16 for a total of dirty 20.
All right, everybody, we were talking about plus ones pulling a lot of weight this session. Let's see how it.
I should have used my action first.
16.
16. Nobody out of the 3 of you falls to the ground as you all take
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck.
7 points of force damage
Ow.
as a blast of energy erupts from the sword.
Is
Not
it
quite
destroyed?
like breaking a staff of power.
It is not screaming anymore.
Is it just seeming to be a hunk of shitty metal?
From what you can tell at this time.
Stab him with it. See what happens.
I'm gonna fucking toss that shit in the river.
Hot, high, or low?
High, always. Not even a question.
Man of faith.
Let's see.
Somebody start with my always high. Like a little.
I rolled low and I didn't stab Maximilian, so
You are not a woman of faith, clearly. I'm a man of the tray.
What? Do I have time to take my action while whatever's happening is happening?
No. This is
Oh shit.
As-
Okay.
as you're getting ready to yeet the sword. You hear the voice of the bearded man from your vision. He says, "Smelt the blade of Deathith you guy."
What that mean?
I will go to and put it in my bag.
Fucking like Final Fantasy it.
And with my action, I will go to cure wounds on myself at second
Noted.
level. Are they still maximized?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. So that's 21 healing, which I needed a lot. And I'll say to this gentleman,
Looks like your guard's not doing so hot. You want to give it up?
At the end of your turn,
that's the end of my turn.
make me a strength saving throw.
I'll
say,
see if
does
I
he,
can
like,
roll
look less
another
buff now?
16. Nope, I didn't roll a 16. Fuck, I rolled an 18. for
Let's
a
go!
22.
Why would you say
And the
fuck?
second- Because both of his attacks hit.
Oh, well, shit.
Bro, he's going. He's fucking. He got in. He's boxing.
I just pretty much just got that second level spell eaten probably from these two hits. They're both 8.
They're both 8, yes.
Ouch.
Well, you still got the 5. You got 5
I
health.
still got the 5.
Y'all are hearing the thunderous clang of steel gauntlet against steel breastplate as he's just laying into Roderick.
I gotta have to buff myself out a little bit. You know, that sounds wrong.
It'll buff
I'm
out.
not gonna,
It'll buff out.
I'm not gonna go buff myself, okay?
Shouldn't buff yourself in public, that's uncalled for.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's a crime.
We'll just get a plunger and we'll like.
Did you see that demon?
Pop
He was
the
going around
dents up.
buffing himself in the middle of the street. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, that's not my turn. So I've taken that damage now.
What was your second?
Oh, I need to make 2 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big money.
It's 19 on that one. 15 plus 4.
Let's go.
All right, you're going nowhere. Y'all watch it. Roderick is standing there and just taking it. Bam, bam, not going nowhere.
Like a construct.
Like a construct made of metal that weighs 500
Let's
pounds.
go.
Jeez, please.
I think I need to get non-weighted dice or something.
Yeah, stop cheating,
Rolling
man.
so fucking. No, they're not. They're not real. They're the same
Matt
dice I
came
always
and like
use.
Matt came and, like rubbed your dice a little
He's
bit
like,
before.
"Oh, do you, man?"
Oh, no. Over there with the sensor.
So that was his legendary action, and he is continuing the onslaught with 2 more attack rolls.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
You don't need to make saves for these. Those are the save is legendary action.
These are just regular fucking haymakers. Like
Yeah. Only one of those hits.
Okay, I'm in danger.
these ones will just kill you. These are only kill you punches.
Seraphina, it is now your turn.
Okay, so again, there's not a whole lot I can do, so I'm gonna use a cantrip. I'm gonna use this vicious mockery.
Just come
What?
back to his turn already.
He
I
will have
know.
his action back.
Right.
To be fair,
But-
there's like 2 of us that there's literally nothing we can do if not cast spells.
Right.
I
but,
walked
but,
up to him and I lost 3/4 of my health.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
so
What you love.
this is my thought process behind it. Vicious mockery is a cantrip. And
Have to heal very little.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like if he does heal,
Okay, that's fair.
it's
That's good
a
logic.
s-
If
it's
I
a
could hit an attack
smidgen.
roll.
Maybe he
yeah,
just gets like the +2 for his ability mod and not a roll a d10.
Right, like that's what I'm thinking. Is it's like it's small enough that it'll
It's not
do
very much
just
magic.
enough that the 2 casters can fireball.
I do not have spells.
Please do not do that.
You can take it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use vicious mockery
3 hit points.
and just say, "You're at the end of the line, my guy." That's
Got his ass.
vicious mockery.
Your sword's broke.
He
Chump.
turns around and absorbs it.
Yeah.
But
It's a cantrip. It's a cantrip.
It only does D4s.
pen doesn't write well. Yeah, he barely gives it attention, drawing the energy in, and then turning right back to Roderick.
Okay. Okay.
True
So that's hope now. Gaia and Apollinaire, you have magic things that hopefully.
I got cantrips.
uh,
I can't hit any of them apparently, so it doesn't fucking matter.
yeah.
I just realized I hadn't gotten that globe away. My
Just
bad.
very blue. That's so relaxing.
Yeah. Anything else for your turn, Seraphina?
No, I really can't. I really can't do anything else.
All right, that passes it on to Gaia's turn. Man, what I thought was going to be like a 2 to 2.5 hour fight really did take up the whole session.
Okay,
It's more
I haven't been able to fucking roll. So, told the dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
You only
yeah,
had like
that's
a
what I was
plus
about
one
to
to that. Yeah, that's really good.
say. I was say we are altering route away from attack rolls because it's not
We're
working.
gonna give the dice an extra shake for this one.
Please do.
It's 2d12 for you right now, right? If it hits an injured individual, roll 4d12.
Holy
fuck.
shit! Oh, he rolled a natty 1.
Oh, he
Let's
said the
go.
reverse crit.
I'm including the ducky dice.
Let's go.
Pray for me, brothers.
All
and sisters.
12. All 12. I want to see his brains leaking out
Okay.
his ears.
21 points of psychic damage.
Total?
Yes. Can I describe?
Please do. I love spell
Hey.
descriptions.
So, just like before, she reaches her hand forward. It's time to go home. And the sound of cicadas becomes overwhelming. And small black flecks start to just flow from the knight, I guess you would describe him.
I titled him the Helmed Warrior for simplicity's sake.
The helmed warrior. And if you look closely, small cicadas.
All right. He does not like that. Just FYI. And yeah. So at the end of your turn, the force of your spell seems to hit him, and the overwhelming sound of cicadas filling the air, and he lurches forward. The black ichor that seems to be his blood spraying outward like he was shot in the back with a shotgun, but from every direction. And he turns around and says, "Stop meddling!" And just does that cannon blast at you. I need
I'm in the
Roderick.
way, right? He can't just go through me.
No. You will be making a dexterity saving throw as well.
Fuck.
The two of you will. And Roderick, you may choose to take an AOP if you so desire.
I
Also, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one stage at a time. First, Apollinaire's dex save.
Ha! Fail! That is my third 8 in a row.
Jesus. Okay.
Fuck.
On
Take
impact,
me.
you take 18 points of
Oh.
bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
But he does not grab you. He is moving towards his target, Gaia. Both you and... Are you still up?
I am.
Okay. You and Roderick will both get attacks of opportunity at this point.
Whack. Please. I'm rolling polymer dice. This is bullshit. I'm fucking
I
terrible.
rolled 23 to hit. for 15 damage with a booming blade, since I assume he doesn't have a reaction. And if he continues to move towards Gaia, another 8.
Roderick. Describe his end for me.
Yeah! Does he make it? Does he not make it to Apollinaire then?
He was in the process of trampling Apollinaire when you hit.
Ow. God damn it, Chris, stop. Stop that. You stop that.
No, guy is flossing.
I just rolled another 9.
Whenever he goes to do his dash, it's after I've put his sword away and I'm Roderick's picking his hammer back up, and he goes to move, or goes to do his dash, and he's seen him do it a few other times, and he kind of throws the hammer around, but he does it with the hammer upside down, so the back of the hammer catches him in the chest, and he just kind of says softly into his ear or into his helmet,
Sometimes the right thing to do is not to fight.
and the thunderous energy just reverberates through his suit, and just all of the ichor just drips out of him into like a puddle of whatever is actually inside of it, and metal.
Nice. So you guys witnessed this. He turned ready to just finish off Gaia. You saw how fast he can move. You saw the raw brute force of his strikes. And he was ready to liquefy your local wizard before getting stopped in his tracks. And as he just is liquefied, the movement had already been started. Apollinaire had already been clapped and knocked prone. But what rushes towards Gaia is the clattering of armor and the spray of ichor splashing across your face as he is just completely turned to blood, you hope?
Remember that black stuff was coming out of him the whole time, just a whole bunch of that.
Oh yeah, just like super soaker in that particular direction.
Just like a Gallagher.
And you are now out of initiative.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Sits down
Well,
and just
sometimes it-
Fuck. You look over and Alikos is now leaning on his sword. Serafina, are you
Yeah?
safe?
I'm safe. Are you?
Is
okay?
Maximilian safe?
Yes. He's very hurt, and we need to get him to safety, but he is stable.
Roderick.
Let us get him to a surgeon.
No, Roderick. Anything.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll help him. And
Roderick will kind of in a little bit of a sort of, I've been going 12 rounds, even though it's been less than one round in a boxing ring. Kind of, there's a little bit of a couple of quick little missteps on the way over to Maximilian, and when he goes by, oh man, now I'm forgetting the guy's name. Alikos would be like,
I can fix that for you.
and just keeps on going. Big ass fucking. Is it like a fist-shaped bit? In...
Alikos? Yeah, it's like basically he got backhand, so there's just like a cylindrical concave section of his armor. Like, you know, the world's strongest man had smashed him with an extra wide baseball bat.
Gotcha. And then gonna make my way over to Maximilian.
We will no longer be needing. Well, it's the end of the session, so we definitely don't need Tailspire. But never mind. As I realized it was the end of the session anyway, so there was no need for that. We said. So yeah, you head over to Alikos.
No, I'm heading to Max. I'm just saying that on the way over to Max.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I will have picked up Maximilian by this point, and just sort of go up to Roderick.
Yeah, I'll lay hands on him. Well, I mean,
What?
what? Do the cure wounds. I'm not a paladin.
Multi-class paladin, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm healing, I promise. It's just how I heal.
Hey man, there's a monk subclass for that.
So, yeah. All right.
Whips your ass. You feel way better afterwards.
Really kind of got my joints realigned.
So
My back feels way better.
yeah, you place your hands on Maximilian. You go to heal him. Roll it. How much did you heal him for? It is no longer maxed automatically.
Right. Yeah, healed them for 8 total.
8. All right. You watch over the next few moments as
Just
cuts close. You hear the shifting and crunching of bones moving back into place, and the wet rattle of his breathing levels out into what breathing should sound like. He appears mostly okay. He looks like maybe he tripped and fell down a few stairs is all at this point.
Now
Alright.
What
take him.
the fuck?
So, you know how I am filled with rage? This is why.
No. I have never seen you full of rage.
Well, my friends have.
I don't know about all of you. That man sounded a lot like
That's dead. We can trust that it's dead, right?
Yes.
God, okay.
So that was one of the Knights of the Circles of Eternity.
that was way worse than the Knights of
Yeah.
Circle of
That was
Eternity.
not
That was
one of the Knights
way
of the-
terrible. He was speaking a lot like he like an Alton.
He walks over. Oh yeah, totally Alton accent. Just no horn.
Like
100%.
that was an Alton. However, but
Yes, for sure. He goes
I'm
like,
pretty sure he killed one of the knights.
he goes and he like opens the visor on the helmet that's on the ground, and it's just empty and filled with black sludge. And
Do I recognize the helmet if I take a little bit to inspect it?
yes,
All right. No, it's all right.
It's just my fault. This guy was here for me. It's alright.
it is not the knight, or not the helmet of a knight of the Circle of Eternity. You recognize the helmet as the captain of the group of regular soldiers that had jumped you inside of Alton Borders.
Yeah, right. This is a bloke from a few years back. He attacked me and a friend of mine, and I thought they were all dead. I guess not. He wanted some revenge, I reckon.
I assume he was not like this. Is the last time you saw him?
Well, the last time I saw him, he was presumed to be burnt to death. So,
Right.
We should not linger. Like looking around as people are exiting their homes and things.
No, they're not exiting their homes. Those
Oh.
kinds of sounds and events,
They're like,
they're
nah.
peeking through the
that's
windows
fair.
at best.
A doctor needs to get to him.
Yeah. I like still holding Maximilian. I grasp Alikos's like arm and just say, "Thank you."
I'll be seeing a physician myself, I think. No, of course.
Okay, help you out.
we're okay with that if you like.
You might need your energies. I am standing, and presumably I will be seeing no further combat tonight.
Alright.
But I will be seeing a physician, yes. Let us get out of the Mesalete.
Okay.
Where are y'all going? No. You know what?
Don't. Yeah. No,
Don't.
That's a feel not to know.
Don't. Yeah.
I have yet more thinking to do.
I understand.
Definitely worth thinking about. Just kind of looking at the pile of sludge in the armor of the kind of individuals that you are currently allied with.
I imagine I will be receiving a summons sooner than I would like. I will be making my leave here. Serafina, be safe.
Gaia will grab his hand, cast a druid craft, and just grab a little pine cone or something out of her bag, put it in his hand. This may not mean a lot to you, but if you need anything, I am in your debt.
Who are you?
I am Gaia.
No. I should be going.
If your brother asks, tell him you saw me so that he doesn't think I ran away.
We both have thinking to do.
Yeah.
And alternating between looking over his shoulder as he walks away at Roderick and looking at the pine cone in his hand, he slips away as rapidly as his injuries will allow.
Yeah.
Trying
Thanks
to
again.
God, shush, Roderick.
What?
Embarrassing me.
No, it's...
and as y'all presumably head back towards y'all's hidey hole / theater / base of operations, no?
Old man leaning on Kane heavy.
Nope.
I mean, I
Need to go
I
back.
think
Need to go back to the Iron Bird.
All right, so Roderick is heading towards Durden Row. Where's
I will stick with Roderick. I'm not letting him go off anywhere by himself.
I'm gonna take Max back to.
I assumed whoever had
Yeah.
Max would be going
Yeah,
back to
you-
Tay.
Yeah, I'm taking
Seraphina,
Max.
you and Gaia go.
I'm.
So Seraphina and Gaia heading back towards the hidey hole / theater / base of operations, while Roderick and Apollinaire head towards Durden Row. And that is
After
where we are.
finding the tip of that sword. Then
It'll
head.
take a couple minutes. It's dark. It's small. There's bullshit everywhere in this littered slum. But yeah, after 5 or 6 minutes, I'll say you can find it with Apollinaire's help. Over there, like casting like light or something.
Just swirling in the sludge with
Yeah.
the cane.
But that is where we will end our session. We will pick back up with everyone reaching their destinations next week. So thank you all for joining me for, it'd been a while since we had a combat and we really made the best of it. So, I read somewhere that
it was one.
if you're not going to have a combat be meaningful, just don't have one. So I just, I'm trying to be the best DM I can. I made the combat meaningful, So,
Ow.
but thank you guys for joining me. Be sure, and we said it at the start, we're going to say it again here at the end. Check out Extra Life if someone dropped the link. We're partnered with them to contribute towards Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. So click the link that I'm sure someone will drop and donate. It helps kids. What's the downside in that? They just finished saving a kid. You can save a kid too. This will be your Maximilian. So, oh, don't look at me like that. We're going to be raiding Dungeon Run, so stick around for that. And check us out on Saturday for Cross Eberron, DM'd by the fantastic DM Jonesy, where we have a much larger cast, and we're significantly further along.
Most of the time.
Most of the
Most
time.
of the time we have a larger
Most of the time.
cast.
So, but yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Stick around for Dungeon Run, and y'all have a great rest of your night. Love you all.
Bye.
Find us on Facebook.
No,
Shut the
we're
fuck
not
up.
on
Snapchat.
Facebook.
Find us on Facebook. MySpace.
No.